Welcome back, everyone, to Pandemonium. We are diving back in with the main Gavel's crew as we get into session 18 of season 3. Kicking it off with a little bit of a recap. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks since we got into the main Gavel's crew, since we did B Squad last time, and a poor one out for Chris. With the main squad, they are continuing their war to retake Kata, seeing significant success after Reclamation Day and securing the ruins of Kanda. Will soon be the Gavel's home base of operations. They pressed into the Asuvian forest with Belric and Calistavaria preventing a plot by the Arisen to utilize a newly formed sanctuary seed to almost taint the land and make it a new haven for the Arisen. But luckily, the Gavels were able to put a stop to that and planted the sanctuary seed, sprouting, kind of shifting the Asuvian forest slowly into becoming a divine sanctuary. After that, the Gavels began marching out with the forces of Kata as they press kind of the attack against the giants of Taish, moving towards the city of Krenta. The party was very successful in that assault with the Gavels, the Cotton forces, and all of the allies assembled, being able to take the city, bringing Krenta back on the side of Kata, freeing the people that had been imprisoned within by the giants, and slowly beginning the kind of the rebuilding efforts. With this, with Thanen 15th as well, so you're starting to see a little bit of a change in the weather. The heat for Vessia is starting to cool down a bit. It's still kind of like 60s degrees or so, at least 60s, 70s, as you all are kind of wandering around this war-torn city. But we're gonna pick up with Crash first. Crash, this is the night after you all have kind of successfully taken the city. Crash, what are you doing right now? What's Crash up to in the city, or is he in the war camps? What's Crash doing after that newfound victory?
That's a good question. So timeline-wise, is this like right after the thing we just did, or is this a little bit before?
So, it's a day after taking the city of Krenta. Are you asking if it's B Squad? Like near the B Squad mission?
I'm sorry, my brain just completely messed up there. I got confused. I understand now. For some reason, my brain was like, "Oh yes, the reclamation day."
Yeah, so it's a
My apologies.
a little under 3-ish weeks away, or after Reclamation Day. But one point is to just for anybody that gets on that side for B Squad, this is like about 2 days before the B Squad mission takes place, or before the B Squad mission takes place. Because the Gavels, you guys remember, the main leadership was gone off on your hunt when B Squad had to investigate.
I'd say right now he's probably in the midst of, surprisingly enough, research and trying to it's not quite the downtime of him doing it just yet, but he's starting to set up for trying to invent the recipe for another spell heart. In particular, looking at some of the crafting materials he salvaged from Mockery's sword handle, the horns. And he's just kind of looking into that, some magical texts, looking at his own crafting, trying to figure out how he could mount a spell heart item to a gun, that kind of thing.
As you're kind of going through that process, you hear from your bag just almost like this. Sounds like almost like a mix between a roar as well as other like predatory animal sounds. So you hear like one roar, you hear the trumpet of an elephant, the beating of a chest of a gorilla, but almost all sounds calling to a hunt. But just blaring out from your bag.
Is this something he's experienced before?
Oh, this is he'll be very familiar with this. This is how he's got new contracts from the chase.
All right. So he's immediately going to turn his attention, nearly like I imagine he almost like slides a bunch of the stuff he had working on the table just to bring it up to the back, open it up, and look at the new jobs. And his monocular eye kind of goes wide a little bit, like, yes, finally, finally.
So yeah, you pull out like this little slate with kind of runic markings on it. For a moment, the slate is just kind of dull, but you see the markings swirl, and then you begin to see it take shape into the form of a definitely older lizard folk. You can only really tell it by the green of his scales starting to fade, but definitely muscular even from his face. You see he's missing one of his eyes. Many of his scales are darkened from scars. It looks like from repeated battles. And you do see he wears kind of like a trophy like across like his shoulder of a dragon claw, kind of just stretching across from one end of his shoulder to the other end of his body. And you hear him grunt as you go on, and he goes, "You open for business? We got work." And you'd recognize him as Master Rickson, the hunt master of the guild.
Crash would nod and go, "Of course, I'm ready for work. I could use a bit of something to distract me at this moment."
Everybody needs a good hunt. You kind of see him like look at two pieces of paper before he pauses for a moment. "Heard tell you running with a new crew. True?"
What can I say? I got lonely.
You guys see him pause for a moment. You see his one eye kind of like cock evaluating at you. "Lonely? Or are you trying to pull in that big bounty? From what I heard, they got a hefty price on their head from the Codinians. Make it worth your while if you bring them in."
No. These ones I'd like to keep. Though, I have not told them yet. I am intending on tracking down and taking the bounty for that mockery. Making an item specifically tailored against him. Or rather, trying to figure out how to right now. But that's for later. Now, you have jobs, and I get the feeling they're going to be exactly what I'm looking for.
You see he kind of shrugs his shoulders and he goes, "Well, if you're running with them, you know the rules of the hunts. Another hunter wants to go after them, chase or not. That's their business. You get in their way, things happen. You got it?"
Oh, yes, I forgot. There weren't many survivors left to really tell about that. I know.
You kind of see him just shrug again and goes, "All right, well, you're the closest hunter, and we got 2 contracts up. One's a bit spicy, and from rumors I heard tell of, you got a little bit of a relationship with him. But I'll give you the easy one first. Uh, got a contract put out by one of our longtime patrons. Goes by GGFD. There's some little pissant that's unlocked some psychic powers, apparently taking over a town, uh, village, all under his rap, blah blah. But the GFD has put about 3,000 or 3,500 gold coins on his head dead. She'll bring 1,000 to you if you bring him in alive. But we'll mark it on your map, go through, hunt him down. Your choice if you want the gold or if you want to bring him back. Name's Tessarion."
Sounds a little cheap. Honestly, for how much it costs me to make Bernard's Bane, the stuff for the magic, the grenades. What's the other one? What do you have?
Well, this one, from what I've heard from the news, it looks like he may, not sure if you were with him at the time, but the gavels, looks like he took one of them. He goes, they put a bounty on warband leader Afak, 2K dead, 4K alive. Shira of the Clouds, 1.5K dead, 3K alive. And Calthor, the Flame Killer. They really want him. 2.5 dead, 5K alive. Some muckety muck from Clan Abe is shelling out coins, a little bit of vengeance for, you know his name.
Abe, what is this Clan Abe member's name, if they've let it be shared?
She's not trying to hide it. Lady Haruna Abe of Clan Abe.
Jeet's mother. I have a personal vendetta to settle with those giants. I nearly lost my life there, and we lost a friend, and a lot of good people. Though I'm quite surprised. I suspected that there were going to be more contracts on Shinzo Z. He made quite a stink lately. Full announcements and everything.
People don't usually pay to mess with the Chaos God.
Grass actually kind of nods to that one and just goes, giving them their own reward anyways. I'll bring this to my crew. I'm quite certain we're going to be taking care of those giants, but they are much like the place we're in right now, a democracy. And I must respect that.
You see him shrug, he goes, we gotta do what you gotta do. Last thing I'll say for the Haruna case, she wants them brought in alive, if possible. She wants her own form of retribution. She'll still pay if you bring him in dead, but want it known for any hunter that takes the case. There's more gold and definitely appreciation if they're brought in live to face the clan's justice.
I can do that. It just means a little less grenades and a bit more, gunslinging. And he'll actually pat the bandolier he has for his pistols. Fun fact about that bandolier: it actually is a proper item, a proper magic item, and it has the Merciful Rune etched into it, meaning I can activate that to put the Merciful Rune on any of those pistols.
Nice.
And with that, Crash will nod, and just if there's any more details to it, he'll listen, but if not, he'll get it to the gavels.
The one last thing it says, you know the process. Once you bag them, put them in the dirt or bag them in, reactivate this tablet, and we'll discuss where to bring them or who will come pick them up. But may the hunt favor you, and hopefully you stay one step ahead of the hunters after you.
Given the fact that I've armed a few of them, I'd like my chances.
Perfect. So we'll pivot over to the rest of the crew. You guys can go in any order you want, but what after kind of sacking the city, or not sacking, after reliberating the city of Krenta, what did you guys get up to the day after? This is kind of the first full day in the city after the battle. You're seeing kind of a war-torn city. The Baron soldiers are going, kind of doing their best to try to restand up walls, get things kind of put together. But how are you all spending your day as you get some free time?
I think, because we still have quite a few new people in the Gavel of Ivacera, right? I think Will is handling onboarding, like getting everybody there, what like their job is, uh, learning who all these people are, making sure people get assigned to the right stuff, and showing people the ropes and the rules and all that stuff, introducing people to who they need to know, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, you guys do have a lot of new members. You spent a week marching with them, but a lot of them you recruited over that week right before the march. So, yeah, definitely kind of interaction with some of these new soldiers that are coming in. And how's Will going about that? Like, it's any particular style he goes about that?
You know what's funny? I don't need. For no reason at all, I was thinking he had like camp counselor vibes while he was doing all this. Like, just treating it like at the beginning of a grand adventure, perhaps. Like he's a big part of it is just like showing people like how to run the ship, because a lot of these people are not necessarily sailors.
Perfect. You find the soldiers very receptive, especially having joined with you, and then a week later, another good victory falling in, and one a bloodless victory as the new city was taken. At least bloodless for the Gavels as the city was taken. So they're very high spirits, happy to hear about the ships, get their resources, figure where their spots are in the camp. Definitely just really animated as you go through. Well, what else? Belric, Wisteria, Callie, what are you all doing after the, the battle of the day after?
Callie is going to go towards the forest at the start of the day to prepare, do some poultice preparations, and then she brings all of that into the city and is just helping treat the wounds of the injured, and especially trying to root out any diseases before they can spread, because Krinta has been prepared for a siege, so she doesn't know how long people have been stuck inside.
Definitely, and so they have been sieged, but they had like the giants occupying them, and yeah, they are definitely in need of medical treatment. You find like a lot of malnourishment, those who have taken wounds during the occupation. It's definitely been a hard 3 months or 3 or 4 months for them as they've been kind of trying to hold out against or trying to survive under giant rule.
I feel like sorry, I feel like Belric would be doing something similar, but more so geared towards the animals. So like, not only like helping the troop of bears, but I'm sure there's like injured cavalry and horses. So like doing his best to like tend to those. So again, like kind of going outside the forest, gathering um, some like healing things from nature, and then yeah, going to help some of the hurt animals within the city of Krenta.
Yeah, definitely. The Cotton forces do have a kind of pretty strong cavalry, as well as for some of the Talons and the higher up, they've got their own Griffin forces too, and some of them have taken some arrows, and just other just damage as they've gone through this battle, and you're able to help patch them up and make sure they're ready when the time comes to march again.
So Wisteria finds herself in a situation where she created enough streamlined processes and systems for onboarding all the new members of the Gavel that within much sooner than expected, she's suddenly realized all the paperwork is done and taken care of, and is I'm kind of imagining a scene where like she's like trying to figure out what to do with herself, and Belric is like, you could take a day off, and she's like, oh, and then minutes after she like leaves the Gavel camp, Callie mentions to Beshnet that like, oh, we're going to be treating wounds, so like if Wisteria wants to help out, and Beshnet's like, oh, she has things to take care of, she won't be able to help out, even though she would have certainly said yes if given the opportunity. So what she's going to do is take one of the rowboats and just kind of spend some time on the water. She has like a journal she's writing in occasionally, but mostly just enjoying the sea breeze and taking a long needed break that she wouldn't have given herself permission to do without some pushing from Beshnet.
as you kind of get to enjoy the sea breeze. This has probably been Wisteria's first just day off as part of the gavels. So you're able to get sea breeze, get a chance to relax, reflect, and just soak up some relaxation before making your way back into the city. With that, though, as you guys your day comes to an end. Actually, Crash, I'll let you say, how do you pull the gavel, or what do you do next with your information?
Maybe muted.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to unmute. Goodness me, I think I did. Can you hear me?
Yep.
So I struggled to mute at first because I had to get up and do something real fast, but I could still hear it because y'all on speaker. And I came back and I hit the mute button 5 times.
No worries.
But so what Crash will do to gather everyone is basically he is going to delegate it to Besant immediately, and then sit and then set things up to make it look like it's going to be a cool ass meeting. He's going to have the not quite fog machines, but kind of the equivalent that he can do with whatever he has available, be it a little bit of alchemy or like, and just have him be somewhat silhouetted by a flame created by the obsidian edge, and a little bit of basically the equivalent of like a hearth fire behind him, and he'll sit and wait and wait and wait, and then eventually go get Besnit to tell him like, please bring him, and then he'll wait.
Besnit would have complained too. He's like, convince Wisteria to take the day off? Thought I would have a day off, but no. Crash now wants to give demands. There's no more paper, now fetch. Just always things. But then he will go and gather the other members of the Gavels and going to bring them into the officer's quarters.
Okay, I'm gonna give a thing because this is one thing for me, the player, because I love Besnit, and the last character I played also loved Besnit. But Crash is going to mumble something under his breath towards Besnit, clearly also complaining about him.
Yeah, we will all enter. And this is near the end of the day, right? So Callie's looking a little tired. You can see like the leaves are a little more wilted, but she arrives with some amount of energy. What is this about? Is there another offensive anytime soon? I figured we would rest in Krenta for a bit. Yes.
No time for rest. There is a rematch we must get to. I've been given an offer. 2 different jobs, but in truth, really just the one. It's time.
What about these jobs?
Of
Oh,
course.
I think she's unconsciously undercutting the atmosphere you've created with the flame silhouette and everything.
I love that, because I imagine at this point, after waiting so long, like some of the effects he put up are starting to die down by the time the gavels are got there, and he just looks like, and he kind of awkwardly clears his throat. There's a psychic that a regular has put a hit for around here. Personally, his head is only worth 3K. Not much, especially with what it would take to actually make the things to go and fight him. He's not worth it. But it's there. Might as well tell you about it, and what I actually think we, as the Gavels, should focus on. The giants that killed Agni Jitabe. You know that they have been given quite a bit of accolades for it, even taken titles of themselves. Now, Abejit's own mother has put a hit out for them, and she wants them alive. and I could think of nothing better to do than to bring them, breathing, eyes pinpricks, bound and in chains to her, and getting paid to boot. I may not be a dwarf, gentlemen and ladies, but when there is a grudge to settle, it damn well will be repaid.
Wow. Going after Afok and the rest of them? That sounds like something. I mean, we all but pledged to do it, but are we sure we're ready for that?
What will we do different this time than what we did last time?
Last time we were tired, we had fought and fought and fought. This time will be different. They were fresh, and they were guarding something. We couldn't focus our attention onto them. We had to focus it on the ritual. They were misplaced. But this time, even if they have some petty guard with them, it will not be the same. We're coming in there full force and stronger, and them, all they have are meager titles.
Oh, well, all right. That's... Wow, I'm sorry. I didn't think that we'd have an opportunity like this so soon. I just didn't expect it. I will admit I'm a bit... hopefully all of you would understand me being a little nervous about it, but if that's what...
Nervous? Nervous? No, let's call it what it is. It's fear. It's terror. It's horror. We watched these things slaughter more than 60 men. One of our friends. But some adage about bravery needing fear, I forget it. We're going to get our vengeance, regardless of whatever feelings we have now.
Wait, I wouldn't say it's just fear. It's also logical then. They were a superior force. They defeated you. With all due respect to the departed. And now there is a chance that if we meet them in battle, that this could happen again. Belric, what do you think about this?
He would kind of look around the room. He would see everyone being a little bit like Will's apprehensive. Seems like Callie's apprehensive. Wisteria hasn't leaned away. Usually, Callie, I'm on your side, and I'm the one speaking logic, speaking to be safe. This is Jeet we're talking about. Jeet, he was one of us. Surely this would be a difficult battle, but we've improved some of our forces, we've improved some of our skills, and this time we may have to Crash's point. We don't have, we may have the element of surprise, and we may be able to catch them off guard, especially with some expertise planning by Wisteria.
Completely out of character. This might be another chance for us to sovereign glue somebody's weapon to the floor, which I was very much excited to do last time.
And then he just kind of finished it off like, this is Jeet we're talking about. Jeet. And he would be looking closer towards Wisteria and Will when he was saying that, but then he would kind of nod towards Callie. I know you weren't around when Jeet was around, but You must understand the brotherhood and that the gavel is created.
I understand the emotional need to get closure on this. I do not recommend it unless the advantage that you have is decisive. This other contract. Remind me, what is this psychic doing again?
Hysteria, you're being rather silent.
Uh-oh.
Are we lose Chris?
Oh.
Lost Chris.
Well, Callie, I don't know if you heard Callie's piece. Yeah.
I thought it was a pointed ignoring.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't.
Yeah, Burger, do you hear me?
You may need to reload too, Burger.
Rash?
I wonder if Burger's hearing anyone.
Oh, I do. Oh, shoot. My bad. Sorry if I interrupted anyone.
Did you hear?
Not G. Callie.
No,
I don't think
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you
Can you hear me now?
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to reload. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It was one of those things that fit. Like I thought it was a pointed ignoring at first too, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Stay
call.
on. I think everyone else can hear me, right? Like raise your hand if you can.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I'll wait for him to join. But the point she's first trying to make is the purpose. It's like the why, apart from your emotional needs. Why do either of the contract? Like, can we foresee which would have a better outcome for the gavel / the world? Okay, so hey, Burger, do you hear me?
I hear you now. Sorry for interrupting you.
Oh no, he
I
asked
was-
a question. It was like really kind of like it's one of those ones that fit that if you were ignoring him as well, but or ignoring her, but it was one of those. It worked either way. But they asked, what was the question?
It was like, what is this? Why are we hunting the psychic? Like, what is the other contract? Can you go in some detail about it?
Oh, shit. In that case, I'm gonna be real crash would they actually ignore that. So it worked out anyway. So he ignores that and eventually would ask in the silence that Wisteria has been quiet.
Yeah, Kalistavaria, to provide a counterpoint to something you said earlier, we were not defeated. We succeeded in our objective. There were severe losses, yes, but as a whole, the mission was successful. And I think we can be successful in this mission as well. We'll provide a strong income for the gavel, which is needed with all the resources we've been expending, as well as dealing a severe blow against the giants that we are going to continue to fight against until Kata is freed. It's possible we might lose another member, but as long as our objectives are achieved, then that's the gavel operating as its goal, aligned with its goals.
Okay. It sounds like what you're saying is that this is mostly not going to be difficult. That the difficulty from the previous encounter with them was due to the rituals and everything else going on. Is that correct, or do you still expect a significant challenge?
It certainly was a part of it, but how much we can attribute to what our primary mission was at the time, I'm not quite sure.
Mm-hmm. And how many of these 3 targets, how many of them were downed in the previous fight?
None. There were quite a bit of other soldiers and combatants in the battle, but these 3 are the leaders who survived.
And you also had your troops. How many on your side were, downed before being
At this
brought
point,
back up?
Crash would slam his fist into the table, and each question you could see just irked him further and further and further until he's borderline exploding at this point, and he just bellows out, "There will be a reckoning."
Calistavaria sighs, and then she's tired from the day, regroups, looks up again. Okay, if this is happening, then let us reframe it a bit. First, we need a goal. It sounds like all of you want to rage against the people who took your ally from you. I get that. Can you focus your rage on one particular target? Would it be sufficient to get revenge for your fallen comrade on the one who dealt the death blow?
We certainly could. It's just a matter of
This bounty is for 3. This bounty is for 3. Each one of them had a hand in felling over 60 men and women, soldiers and brothers in arms. Yes, in the battle itself, we can pick them off one by one if
I mean,
necessary.
we can set a primary objective, and then
Yes. Primary objective, and if things are going well enough, then potentially a secondary and then a tertiary objective.
so the ideal outcome would be knocking out each of the targets so that they can be delivered to the clan Abe.
That would be she wouldn't interrupt, but she's coming in. That would be ideal, yes, but you are not the adamantine renegades. You are doing this not for the gold. Yes.
Excuse me. Not the adamantium renegades. What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are not.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means you are not doing it for the gold. It means you are doing it for a higher purpose. And so I do not think we necessarily have to set the target to be this difficult for us to take them in alive. Maybe not all of them. Maybe we can pick one, but go ahead.
I want to bring them. At this point, he's standing up and walking over to Callie to bring them in alive, because I know. I may not have ever had one, but I know a mother's wrath. I have hunted and poached beasts who I did not know the creator, caretaker was watching, and I had to fight them fiercely. And I have done jobs for mothers before who had lost their sons to things I cannot even begin to speak of. I know what she'll do when we take them in alive, and that's what I want. If one of them dies, and at this point his head will snap to Will. If one of them dies, you have magic. You have healing magic. Bring them back. Let them have a mark of Thana upon them.
I suppose I can do that. It's not easy, but I can do that as long as they're close to me.
If it takes gold, take it out of my cut.
It's not about gold. It's sort of magical energy that I'm siphoning from, So, yeah. I think, Crash, it sounds to me like everybody is all right with this plan going along. I think Calistavaria is just advocating for a little bit of caution. That's all. Like, perhaps make sure you don't let your emotions get in the way of good sense so that we don't all end up in the same situation as a Jeet did. That's all. Let's not let ourselves become blinded by vengeance, so to speak. That's all. I must admit I'm quite worried about the outcome as well. But if we're all on the same page, I think it can be done.
Tegan, can you go over the rewards for both dead and alive again for each of them?
It's in the campaign thread.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Sarah's going to run a cost-benefit analysis on that.
Here,
Yeah, what do I roll for actuarial tables?
I'll post it in Fabric.
Balric would get between, like, noticing the tension, he would try getting between, like, Crash and Callie as Crash kind of, like, gets a little bit more heated. Crash, while I agree, like, Will's right, like, we want the lady to have her justice, and Jeet's mother to be able to do that, but an eye for an eye. If we're able to avenge Jeet, and we have to bring, what's her Lady Herona? Is that it?
Haruna,
We have to bring Lady Herona a corpse. Then it is what it is. Surely we could. Again, like, the main priority here is avenging Jeet, not justice for Lady Herona. That's not what motivates me.
To avenge Jeet, do you think that's just be enough? And you can see, like, a lot of the arguments you all have made towards him have been very logical, but after saying that, just looking at his eye, his one eye, there's a certain part of him that's just not accepting logic at the moment. But as he stares at you, Belric, after that last thing, whatever internal thoughts he may be having, whatever, like, thing he wants, after looking at you for a moment, he will soften, and you see him just instead hold his tongue and nod.
Are you wearing the armor that you had? Didn't Jeet leave, like, an indent on your armor? Are you wearing that right now, Crash?
That's his skin. That's a part of, he can't remove that.
Okay. So, like, having seen you kind of, like, calm down, like, I would just, like, kind of, like, put my hand near that, and just, like, in silence, just be like, we're doing this for Jeet. And just saying, like, this isn't always about the gold. Like, there are other great things that happen. Like, this is all just what's going on in my head. But, like, there's great things that are, like, there's other logic that they're going to point out. There's gold, there's everything. But this is all happening through that touch and not for words. But
nice.
Okay. Upon getting that moment of silence, Callie turns back to Wisteria and she says, all right, so target priority and which, if any, do we want to take alive? Because that person we'd have to leave for the last.
Yeah, I'm actually having trouble remembering which ones were which. I remember maybe I should say this in character. Will said, now I've had personal close contact interactions with the cloud giant. What's the name? Ashira of the Clouds. I can't quite remember what the other two were good at. Do y'all remember? Can you fill me in? I was a little distracted at the time.
So Kalthor was the ice giant that landed the felling blow. Seemed to be probably the least powerful of the three, but had an ice breath area of attack that was dangerous. Afok, I remember having multiple limbs, which led to an onslaught of attacks, and I think had some spell casting or some sort of blessing from one of the giant gods, but I don't remember the specifics, although Wisteria would probably remember better than
Yeah, so you would know he was blessed. At least last time you saw him. The ritual blessed him with kind of different powers from Issei, the god of life, Hira, the goddess of nature, as well as Wai, the goddess of the sea.
I don't know if it was a blessing or just him. And obviously, Callie does not know this is out of game, but I believe he also had a second reactive strike, like 2 reactive.
Oh yeah, that was just him. He was able to do that before the ritual piece went off. Yeah.
Now, obviously, I sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just going to point out second reactive strike due to the extra limb.
Right. Now, this might be a bit selfish of me, but I personally find the Ashira of the Clouds was the scariest to me, and I would advise focusing on her first, but that's because she almost killed me. So maybe if y'all think that it might be better to focus on somebody else, it's at least my initial vote.
No, I'm with you. She is the most dangerous.
So here is my proposed strategy. When we initiate combat with the giants, everybody is laser focused on the singular objective of killing Calthor. That will satisfy our needs. I don't think we should risk trying to take him alive, and he is a threat whose existence will plague the Gavel and for both morale and actual problems.
Once oh, sorry. I just wanted to add. I as the ship's counselor, I concur.
Once that objective is completed, depending on the situation, I'll do my best to identify and call out what our next objective will be, which will be either killing or taking alive Athok or Ashira, or potentially retreating. If I'm incapacitated or otherwise able to make that decision, then the default strategy will be to kill Ashira. Because if we get into a situation where people are being knocked out within her radius of effect, having her down before Athok seems preferable. Then, whichever way we go, if we're able to kill or knock out 2 of the giants, then at that point, the situation to me becomes either knock out the 3rd or retreat, depending on the circumstances. With the default being to take Athok alive for that additional bounty. But again, this is a plan that has branching paths depending on the situation. The default should only be if we're unable to communicate or otherwise execute on decisions in the moment.
Once again, I am with Will. I feel as though Shira should be the first target for exactly what you said. If one of us gets down, mobility and reach, it's unrivaled.
Personally, I've been doing some training specifically to avoid her capabilities with reactivity as well as reach. So I feel more confident myself going into that situation than we did in the previous fight. Hence my rankings. But if the rest of the Gavel thinks that we'll still have to deal with that, and my other hope is that we'll be able to take out Calthor before anyone is approaching getting knocked out. But again, that might be a change to the plan that'll happen in the midst of combat.
I just feel as though Ashira's blade will find us if anyone tries to cast a spell, or in my case, use my firearms.
Well, we should have some battle tactics to go with it, of course. We can use Choking Vine, Thorny End, or Hedge Devise the Wolves. Unless you prefer Lightning Strikes the tallest tree.
Yeah.
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 Oh, are these not commonly known outside of Oria?
Do you have them written down somewhere I could reference?
I do not, but I can talk to you about them. And there is I believe there is a written tome that is maybe not available near here, but I can tell you about it.
No, I actually now owe someone money. I thought he was making that shit up.
I think the other thing we should note is we're not marching into battle against them. There's potential that we may be able to gain the element of surprise.
True.
Sort of advantage.
I am still excited about that potential invisible wisteria with the glue. We got to come up with a fun name for that. Operation Sticky Situation.
Do we? Would Crash have been given any intel about location, how far they are, where they are? Like, would we?
So Crash was just given information that they're still in Kata, but you guys have seen reports from your own war efforts that they have been kind of playing Vanguard or playing like guerrilla troops and vanguards for the Taish forces, attacking scouts along kind of the borders of Krenta, attacking supply lines, moving quick, nimbly, and trying to avoid larger conflicts, but kind of sniping off kind of areas where they can.
Guerrilla warfare sounds
Now,
like we can set a
I'm
trap.
going to
You're
we
breaking
could
up.
set a trap, or we could humiliate them. Oh, shoot.
You're good.
So we heard set a trap.
Do I sound better now?
You sound good now.
Yeah. Crash will actually say, no, a trap. I'm realizing you were responding to something I said like a good half a minute ago.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to be quiet for a sec.
What's that? No, you're talking. It's okay. I think you may have a little bit of lag, but you're good.
Yeah, seems to be lagging.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, Callie will go up to Asteria and she says, "No, I wasn't kidding. These are actual tactics. Which would you prefer? Choking Vine, Thorny End is I use Dura to hold one or both of the others in place, either grapple or trip them with vines, while you focus fire the others, or hedge divide the wolves. I create a stony hedge that they would have to break through. Or, from what it sounds like, you wanted to do lightning strikes the tallest tree, which is all of us just attack the frost giant.
Well, we are going to need some way to slow down the others while we're focusing on whatever target we choose.
I agree. The choking vine sounds like a good idea. If you can send Dura after Ashira and Athok, holding one, if not both of them, away while the rest of us deal with Kalthor. I don't recall any of them having any particularly far range.
Wisteria will remember that Afak can teleport, though.
Okay.
At least he was able to teleport in that battle. You're not sure if that's part of his usual kit or.
Okay. Then one option is just to have Dura focus on holding Ashira down and away with that large reach. Do you think, and Wisteria will describe in best he can the actual reach with Ashira's weapon. Do you think Duro can outreach Ashira to where you're holding her, but she can't attack back?
Ashira has 20 feet. And you would know that, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it is I think Dura could try and trip her from out of her reach, but would have to move just into reach, potentially not enough to trigger any attacks on approach, and then hold her in place. This is, of course, the riskier but more rewarding option, the choking vine, thorny end. With the hedge, there's no risk. The wall is just created, but it's also can be easy to break through depending on who's on the other side.
Right. Another option is to flip my whole strategy on its head and try to hold off Ashira and Kalthor, since Afok will be much harder to hold back, and take him out first.
I think focusing on Kalthor is the correct option because she lowers her voice for this, the last part, because this lets us retreat while still fulfilling the parameters of the meta mission.
Understood. But
Me and Crash are just ignoring all of this. We're just like, like you just said that in front of us, and we're just like, okay, what are they even saying?
I'd imagine like Crash is like counting bullets, Belric's dropping an arrow. Like, where are you get them?
All right, what are they? They'll tell us when to shoot.
I think I came back at the perfect time. I'm finally back. And if it's talk about strategies, then yes, Crash will be off in his own world, his eyes staring out into the distance.
And I think a lot of what we're going to be doing is going to depend on like the situation when we arrive, you know, the terrain and whatnot. We might not be able to decide who we focus on first, but you know, I think as long as we stay focused, then that'll be the ideal scenario. Who we pick, I think, might not necessarily be the most important decision.
One last thing from me that I should be very clear and upfront about. If the tides start turning significantly against us, I will be leaving.
It's understandable. None of us expect you to die for some folks that you just met.
All right, I'm glad that's clear.
All right, have you guys?
Let's get tracking.
Perfect. So you guys have decided to come up with a plan. You're going to try to track the giants, killing Kalthor, who was the weakest. You guys would know that for sure. Killing Ashira, who you guys seem to hate more than Afak, and then taking Afak alive if possible.
Fear is the word.
Fear
Fear Ashira more than Afok.
I guess she was in the mix more. Like Afak had to do a little bit of chasing around, where she was just using reach and pretty much holding down a section. But yeah,
Afok was very badass in his own right. He did a lot of damage, a lot of swinging, but they're giant. God dang. With this, you guys are going to hunt the giants of Taish, the people who had. I did the math a bit ago because I forgot how many people died during that last encounter. You lost, and I couldn't remember exactly how many bears because the troop survived. But somewhere between 64 people and 8 bears or 12 bears, but enough survives to keep the unit going, along with Jeet. 32 of those were cotton soldiers, but it was a pretty bloody affair on that side. But as you guys are going to hunt them down, is there anything that you all want to do to prepare within Krenta before you leave and try to kind of find their trail? Any items you want to buy? Krenta is well stocked, even with it being kind of occupied recently. You are able to take the giants quick enough before they could get their full supplies out of the city. So you're able to stock up on kind of most common goods you would need.
Anything else you all want to do on that side? Because I now, same for the viewers. I put it in the thing too. This will be an extreme encounter. Last time you guys had your full troops with you, but this time you have to move a bit more nimbly to catch up with them. But as always, you can bring one of your followers or one of your troops with you if you would like to.
Yeah, we bringing somebody?
I mean, we should. I mean, my head kind of. This is where my head is going. And Belric is far from any sort of strategic mastermind, but like to me, if we can get the first attacks, that's very helpful. So I don't know if Wisteria's scouts would be like the most beneficial to like help us get the upper hand, so that we can like, like that's where my head goes. Is like if there's any way that for us to take them by surprise, we should do that. And I don't know if the scouts would be able to help.
I would say for taking them by surprise, the smaller, more adept crew would probably be your better choice. Because the scouts are still a few levels behind you, even though they've got good stats at their level. Sneaking through the giants may make it a little bit more difficult. But if you are trying to ambush, going small may be your better choice. And one last thing I'll remind the group on too is it sounds like you're not doing it, but just in case anybody does want to do it. Unless your weapon does have non-lethal, or like Crash, you've got the Mercy rune. Trying to take somebody alive gives you a -2 to your attack roll, and then most spells aren't non-lethal either. So
yeah,
just something to keep in mind. If you
That actually reminds me. There is a item Crash would like to buy for the crew. Everyone except for Will, because Will does not use a weapon. Merciful Bomb, which is a bomb that is applied with 2 hands to a weapon and it lasts 1 minute. And it applies merciful to the weapon. So that would be 3, so 150 gold off of Crash, and 1 to Wisteria, Belric, and Callistavaria for her summon.
Sorry, can I put that on an arrow, or is
I
it
think it'll
something I
apply to your
throw?
bow. It'll still work. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
and I have 1 non-lethal cantrip.
Days.
Oh, days!
I've had days the whole game.
You have. I think you
I haven't
used it
actually-
non-lethally once before.
I haven't used it in a long time, so it probably does a lot more damage now than it did the last time I used it.
Oh yeah, cantrips scale up pretty well. Also, I want to bring up a possible strategy that I kind of lagged out before I was able to, but Crash would put up the possibility of, rather than ambushing them, and I want to bring up this would not give us an advantage. It's just he wants to humiliate these giants. He wants to like actually straight up like call them out, like High Noon style, like I'm challenging you to a duel. Get out here, we're fighting, we're showing everyone exactly what you are, kind of deal.
I don't know if
Now-
you're strong enough to do that.
Yeah, that's my thing as the player. I don't think we should do that, but I do think that would be a effective way to get them to come fight us. But I don't. I and Crash are 2 separate things.
Yeah, I mean, I think like if that were to be said, like I would probably err on the side of what I'm assuming Wisteria and Callie would be on, is like which would be caution and like, hey, let's try. Like I've already kind of said, like, hey, let's try to get the element of surprise. We're good trackers. Yeah, like they've dealt us some blows in the past. Like, I don't think we're in the. I love the moxie, is what he would say, but like that's tough. That's a tough sell.
And this is a question
Gus
I'm going to have frequently. And this can be a sort of in or out of character consideration. I can cast haste once. And I've been thinking it should either go on Callistavaria or Wisteria, but I don't know which would be better.
I have a potion of quickness.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
All right.
Does-
Because I was.
Can the quickened action be applied to the summon?
Yep. Well, not the summon, but we have a shared action pool, so
Yeah.
I get effectively like a fifth action, which will help the summon move.
For sure.
That's so cool.
Wisteria's gonna buy a moderate potion of cold resistance.
Oh yeah, we should do that. You guys, by the way, recruited the right person because both Callie and Dura have lightning resistance.
I can't remember. Was the Cloud Giant doing lightning damage?
I don't know if she does. I'm pulling it up myself. I think she does wind damage, if I remember right, but let me make sure.
Oh, okay.
It was like not wind, but it was like bludgeoning wind damage, I think.
Yeah.
Aaron for like kinesis stuff.
Yeah.
Cool, but cold resistance, yes, we should do that. Cool.
If it's I suppose if that's a thing we can all do, then I see no reason not to.
We should also group up because although he has the ice breath, I'm not super concerned about that, especially if we can all afford potions of cold resistance. Except if Ashira gets close to us, because I know she can do AoE around her. But as long as she's not immediately in melee, then us being in a group makes healing more efficient.
How much is the potion of cold resistance?
180.
Oh, I'll take the lesser one. No, I'm a frontliner. No, but I'm not going to be focusing the cold giant. I'll be focusing the other one. So I'll take the smaller one. I need someone to.
Crash will buy it for you.
Oh.
It was 180, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you just need the smaller one for me, the 45 GP for the lesser one. I'll just take the lesser one. I'll put the lesser in my inventory.
No. Crash knows if you're gonna be in the melee, he's already seen one of your characters die, and he's like, "No, you're taking this." But in actuality, in play, it is Crash being like he does not want to see any of these giants take down any other of the Gavels, new or not. And he's spending money for this, so.
Yeah, I can afford it. Why not?
How much gold does Crash have on the sheet right now? It should be either somewhere in 500s or 460, maybe, somewhere around that range.
Looks like you got 1,027.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I forgot we got paid. And then I'm using money from way back when Crash was like, I get paid like 500. I bought some stuff with the spell heart stuff I talked about at the beginning of the session. So that'd be 510 gold subtracted from his GP. Thank you, Tegan.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Is there any other preparations or items you all want to make, or anything that you all want to do before leaving Krenta?
I'm just gonna say it now in case I forget later, but I'll try to remember when we're actually in combat, depending on the situation. But the Merciful Balm I'll apply, and the Cold Resistance Moderate, because both of those are an hour long, so I'll do those ahead of combat. And then going into combat, I'm going to have the Potion of Quickness in one hand and the other hand holding the crossbow, but knowing that I need to do the quick draw to grab it before I can fire.
And I will I'll prep Shadow Essence and Warp Wobble Poison, and I'll give one of those I'll prepare 6 of them. I'll give one of them to Wisteria for her to coat an arrow with. Unless anyone else would want one to coat a sword with or something.
Which one are you giving me?
Which one would you want? Shadow Essence or Warp Wobble poison. Both pretty similar. I'll try and I had to reset all my stuff. I don't have any formulas.
Yes, I also have stuff to hand out.
Crash is going to, with his crafting for the day, he is going to make some vexing vapor bombs, about 3 of them, and then 1 set of what's it called? The not explosive ammo, the fire ammo. That's it. And off to you, Kelly.
Okay, with her herbalism, Callistavaria will craft 4 greater, I believe, at this point, soothing tonics.
What's that?
I think this works this way. I think I have the formula for the higher level one if I have the one for the lower level one, but I'm not sure. Soothing tonics, they give you, once you chug them, you have fast healing 5 for 1 minute. So for 1 minute, every turn you regain 5 hit points.
Man.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool!
But I just have to double check that I can do that, because I got my dedication a while back.
I can't find this. I found the Shadow Essence on
Yeah.
Archives and Nexus, and I think that's the one I want, but I can't find it in Family.
I haven't been able to find it either, so I guess we'll just stick with the warp wobble.
Okay.
I'll just make 6 of those.
I don't even need herbal formula. Never mind. Yeah, so I think I can just make them. So yeah, for soothing tonic, 1 goes to Will, 1 goes to Belric to apply to Bear at the start of combat. The next one will go to Crash, because Crash goes into melee, and then the last one will be held on by Callistavaria, because, Dura goes into melee.
Yeah.
I will, if we get an opportunity, apply the Warp Wobble poison to the first arrow in my crossbow.
All right. And you said the soothing tonic you're talking about is the greater one?
Yes, it's the level 10 one, because we're level 11 now.
Okay, I am adding it to my inventory.
While you're doing that, we'll add Apothecary's medicinal herb to it. Then, Allie, you can also do that.
Oh, Callistavaria looks at you in approval, just like, impressive herbal work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit, A little bit.
We are coming in here geared to the nines. We're spending money on this one. We're making money on this one, but we're also spending money on this one. We're taking these guys down.
All right. So last questions I'll ask you guys before we take a break. First, I can't remember if you made a decision. Are you bringing a troop or a follower with you, or are you handling this just gavels?
Well, we should be summoning a satyr of Corsair and maybe some Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
We should bring someone. Keep
Well,
it small, but maybe not a
Tegan
troop.
was saying that bringing. Maybe not a troop. You're saying okay. Well,
Yeah, if we bring
I thought it was for
or...
troop. If we bring a troop, it won't be.
We won't
be as agile.
The Courtiers and the satyr and the T-Rexes don't count. You'll have to summon them, but
Yes.
they don't count towards the troop or the follower piece.
Yeah, but Belric, any of our followers, they won't have as high stats. I think that's the case. So for stealthing and stuff, they may give away our position. It is what I thought Tegan was in.
I was saying that. I mean, it depends on how you guys want to play it, but I know you mentioned the ambush piece, and
no, I trust you.
I know it's unlikely, but can we Can we hire like a like one-time mercenary type deal to go with us?
With the war effort going on, I would say there's probably not going to be too much pickings. You'd have to bring one of your own troops or use summons.
Oh, good.
I
Okay.
think we should bring somebody. I'm also assuming that anyone we bring will die.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm concerned about just like bringing somebody who then just like messes up all of our stealth plans and then is just a body in front of us before we get killed.
I, as a player, have faith in Besnet. However,
I do not.
I don't think anyone else here would want to bring Besnet into.
I had to stop myself from doing the spit thing. I was like, he's gonna say Marston or Osted. One of the true. One of the true.
Like one of the rogues,
Listen,
maybe, like
Besnet-
Wallist. Yeah.
Besnet's been there since day one. He needs to get some swings in.
He is a standard bearer now, I guess. He is
He was waving a flag on some battlefield, right?
He was.
All right. Well, I'm looking at some of the abilities Bechnet has, and you know, if we have him in a situation where he keeps the rest of the gavel between him and the giants and is prepared to retreat at the slightest opportunity, he can still provide some pretty good buffs to us.
Yeah. I just think that I don't remember how many hit points he has, but in my mind it's like 12.
Well, he has more than Wisteria.
Oh, wow.
But his AC is 4 points lower, which means lots more.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing.
What about that
He
bard?
get targeted.
Will he agree to it? Is the other question.
He's never not followed you guys. He bitches and complains, but he goes
That's
along.
that's what would give away our stealth. He'd be like, God damn it! And then, like, hear him.
So while you guys think of if you want to bring a follower with you, I'll ask the second question because I think it could influence. You know this band of Warband Afak and his troops have been acting as guerrilla fighters. They've been outside of kind of Krenta, harassing the kind of the forces of the newly acquired city, basically just doing anything to kind of allow the giant forces to retreat and to cause havoc for the Cotton forces. You know they're not too far off from Krenta, a day or two's ride from most of the attacks have been taking place. What's the group thinking on their plan to try to track down these creatures? And also say with Crash, as being a bounty hunter, what's been his usual kind of plan of attack for finding creatures?
You know, while it's not ever come out much, Crash actually is a master in survival.
Okay.
That said, wisdom is one of his lower stats, so it's also not one of his best skills.
The way I've been imagining it is kind of like a starting off by just like asking where they've been seen, like a sort of asking around, gathering information, and then we start like once we sort of narrow it down, we start doing a little bit of our own sort of tracking. So like start off by like asking around, and then once we get closer, we would, look for cart tracks or footprints or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you have a general idea of where they've been striking out from, at least from the reports for the survivors who have made it back to report to Krenta. You kind of know that they're around like the southern region. There you go, over here, kind of almost in between Krenta and Kata, hoping to kind of pave that retreat for the giants and harass the forces. It's just kind of like figuring out exactly there haven't been like a good rhythm or rhyme as you look at some of the attacks going through, but you know that they're kind of all staying in that general vicinity, kind of staying very close to Kata if they had to make a retreat, but close enough to Krenta to be able to carry out scouts, outriders, suppliers that are trying to move through.
Crash will bring up that given that they are doing some guerrilla warfare, moving a basically the equivalent of a small caravan and hiding within it through the area and getting them to attack it, and thus launching a surprise attack on them, a counter surprise attack, might be a good way to get that drop on them. And Crash would even put some of his own merchandise on the line, making it a gun run, as it were,
That's what I'm
possibly even
saying.
enticing them on.
Could we fill a
Explosives.
cart with explosives?
Yes, yes.
Crash pulls out mine after mine and pulls out a bunch of muskets and goes, I'm gonna be honest, these, I've gotten better since I've made them. I'm okay with losing them. These bombs, though, oh, I'm proud of these.
That does sound cool.
I think Belric would have concern if we've got like horse-drawn carriages where like we would have to be blowing up horses.
I mean, depending on what to play. I mean, you could definitely hire some people to be a caravan.
People I don't care about.
People don't care about apparently. I mean, Asteria already said if some of you die, she's okay with that. I imagine that goes double for like no-name people.
If we
Crash will actually say, you know
I
what,
mean-
you're right. What if we used boar instead?
Boar?
Boar-drawn carriages, yes.
Ah,
What is that?
I mean,
Why is that better than horses and houses?
yeah. I was about to ask.
Okay, if someone asks
I
that
guess.
in character,
like wild boar? Did I hear that right?
Well, I guess that wouldn't be wild.
I mean, it's just like after
Well,
the
yeah,
fight,
they're
celebratory hog, you know.
No, okay.
one
I mean, these are fire and lightning explosives. If Em's going to get cooked, I say boar.
we could have Duro pull the cart, and then Calistavaria could dismiss him before we set off the explosion. I think if that's how your magic works, I'm not exactly sure.
Verdura would be a very different target than merchants pulling a. If you saw a giant plant creature just hauling a wagon,
Also, Durak,
Especially a wagon full of guns. Which
Durak can't be giant for long periods of time. Only like a few minutes at a time. Otherwise, Dura is medium sized, so can't pull the cart.
I forgot about that.
I love the explosives thing, but that's going to be hard to pull off without just like throwing away some lives. And I don't know if we want to do that. So
It's a great look for us.
Here's what we
Maybe.
do. Disguise
I mean-
me. I'll drive the cart. I can. Listen, these are my own explosives. I use these to jump and to scale buildings and mountains. Put me in the cloak. Let me hide my face. I'll drive.
I mean, I guess if you like rocket jump out of there quickly enough and then immediately turn back and shoot the barrels to cause them to explode, that could get them before they have a chance to react.
the rocket jump itself might actually set off the explosion.
It does require a bit of gunpowder going off, so yes, it very well could.
I don't think rocket jump does damage, does it?
I don't think so.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. It only takes a dose of gunpowder.
Okay.
Technically, it does consume the bullet as well as written, because it basically you fire the gun and you gotta reload it. But it doesn't do damage, sadly. So
it sounds. I mean,
Once again, a cool plan dashed by practicality.
it's feasible. I mean,
if-
hope he goes really high in initiative.
Do we have any other like ways for him to get out quickly?
Nobody has any teleport spells, I don't believe.
Crash is really good at leaping and leaping really, really, really far.
I mean, I think like yeah. Okay. Well, this is scary.
In fact, Crash is going to make those boots he can make for his daily prep. The ones that let him leap like 70 feet away.
I mean, I guess the alternative would be like for us to literally be in the caravan and just like they'd come up to us and we'd be like, boom, you know, like they'd be like,
I
oh,
think-
these guys are, you know,
Yeah,
like,
just do the same plan without the explosives. I think that might be the best bet.
I mean, we could have explosives.
Or
like,
hear me out.
how we don't need to use them.
Hear me out. We shape the explosives to explode away from the bottom of the caravan and have the gavel in a secret compartment to jump out after the explosives go off.
What?
That sounds tough.
Yeah, I want you
I
to
don't know if we have
know
to have
that it's a
shaped
bit
plastic
that ain't gonna work. And just what that okay, I should actually clarify that while it's a bit there are actually features in Pathfinder specifically for that. It's just not the archetype Crash has.
I mean,
A demolitionist said explosive is a thing.
I mean, listen, like I don't think it's a terrible idea. Like maybe we have one, like maybe it's a caravan of like 2 or 3, and the third one is full of explosives. And if it's opportune, we use it. If not, you know, they don't know that there's explosives there. So I don't know. I don't think it's a terrible idea. But yeah, like I think
I
we
do like it. I do like it.
I like having contingencies upon contingencies.
So maybe our main plan isn't blow everything up, but like, hey, the third piece of the caravan can explode, and if it happens to work, it does.
Or if they approach us from the rear and we're
could
all in
be-
the front caravan and they pass by the back one.
Something like that.
Or if we do need to retreat, we could use it to cover our retreat.
Having
I
a
know
plan
that
for
want to
retreat's not a
follow
bad
us through
thing.
fire. Mike.
I'm
Someone
happy
has-
to have a retreat captain now with Callie. Because the last fight I thought it was going to be a TPK. I'm like, run away. But nobody was running away.
Everybody has a potion of emergency escape, right?
Yeah.
There's people that have since used theirs.
I think that was Jeet's old plan, too. So, yeah, that'd be a good way to honor Jeet. So, get a new
Aw.
one.
Honestly, yes. Running away from battle will give him more pride than taking out the guy who killed him.
Well, because you were the one that, or Jeet was the one that had everybody buy the potions, wasn't it?
The first
Yeah.
time around, yeah. It's the quartermaster. Everyone needs to be equipped.
All right. So I think. Go ahead.
Nope. I'm still curious what, like, if we're doing the caravan plan.
Yeah, the
Sounds like
caravan
everybody
sounds
likes
pretty
it.
good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, hold on, I
if
know
we-
some people.
If we are planning on doing full caravan, as in not going off to do an ambush, then we could consider bringing Beshnet along, or anyone. Who was the barbarian follower?
Varnock.
Varnock.
Yes.
I feel like a
So-
frontline follower is gonna have trouble staying alive, though. Is the problem?
But we might need it
Is
the
fair.
most.
His AC is even lower than Beshnet's. By like a significant amount.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Okay.
We can't take
Yeah,
him.
never mind. Then yeah, just Beshnet. Maybe if we want to risk it.
So
For the bard.
what Beshnet can offer us is like a 2-action, give every ally in I think 60 feet 10 temporary hit points. 2 actions, give every ally within 60 feet a free stand, step, or stride. And then he can use an action to stride up to his speed +5 and gain +2 AC versus reactions, but has to end away from an enemy. So he has like a retreat built into his character sheet.
He's got-
Okay, unironically, those are like really damn good for this fight. Like all of those.
If we start within 60 feet of him, we get a +1 to initiative and saves against fear.
Oh shit! Didn't the grafted giant have a fear effect?
I can't remember.
I
But-
don't
Or was
think-
that one of the ritual stuff?
I don't think he did from the ritual. Let me make sure.
I remember something with frightened of him. Or that could have just been me frightened of him, actually, in retrospect.
Yeah, I don't think he had a fright ability. Actually, because you guys saw him do everything he knows how to do, so I'll just give it to you for the ritual pieces. He had one of his fists. If he crit, he gets 15 HP back. If he uses his claws instead, he can potentially immobilize. If he can teleport, and then from his other things, he got multiple reaction strikes, and then attack of opportunity.
The one downside is that I can't do my wings 10 minutes before the battle like I would want to, because I'd have to pretend to be a peasant or something. That's fine.
That immobilize sounds nasty. I'm trying to see if there's any like items, like some kind of oil or something we could buy that gives a bonus on escape checks or something.
That sounds like
it sounds like we've got the plan set up.
All right. I'm throwing this out there. I'm trying to think of. All right. What if we were to find like a prisoner of war to maybe lead the caravan, and then we were following from afar?
Like a giant that's been captured.
Callie wouldn't object, but that's a war crime.
Okay.
yeah, false flag. We know a giant. We don't need a war criminal. We got Kavep, who can just put a hood on so they don't recognize his face.
I mean, I guess what I'm saying is like, hey, there's a prisoner down here sentenced to death. Like, let's have him lead the caravan instead, and then.
Oh, one of the cotton prisoners, like
Yes,
not like a giant,
yes.
like somebody that's in the cotton jails, like for okay.
It would
Yeah,
be
yeah,
very
yeah. So like, there's
difficult
someone
for us
down.
to not.
Oh, that's so much better. Hell yeah!
I don't know ethically, but it is better.
And also,
Oh no, like
what's
this is
And for us, we say like, this is your way out if you complete this mission.
you get a
And if
pardon.
they do, they're fine, right? Like, this is your freedom. And I don't know. So
I
that
have
was just
a feeling they would give us away pretty quickly, though.
if you thought your freedom was based off of like, hey, if you go from point A to point B undetected, you're free.
Their freedom is telling War Chief Afok, "Hey, they're about to ambush you. Let me go."
At that point, if they're that close, we're a flaming arrow away from blowing it up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna be like, we're gonna be close enough where we can monitor. I don't know, just a thought.
Oh, are you guys still
No, it's
putting
not human.
explosives in the caravan that these people are leading? Are you guys?
okay. One of them, yes, guaranteed. The one in the back is holding explosives, and
I'm
Crash has already said he'll drive that one because of the danger in it.
Okay. All right.
Because he knows his.
I was just throwing it out there. It sounds like, yeah,
Oh, no,
it's
we
a
wanna-
war crime. I get it.
It's very viable, and I will say the Baron. You guys have seen he's a pretty stern person. He would let you use prisoners for this because he's just gonna hang him the next day. So he's like,
Yeah. So,
Oh wait, that's something I want to bring up. Crash does have the dex save thing, which can lead him to be more likely to succeed or crit succeed on his saving throw from the explosion if he's nearby. Plus, he's got his cloak, his magic cloak, which gives him resistance to allied AOEs, spells, and the like.
So I do want us to take a break, and it's going to be a little bit longer break as well. So 10-minute break. Before we do that, I just want to make sure I have it locked in because I'm going to switch up the map a little bit from this plan. So I want to make sure I know what you guys are doing on this side. It sounds like it sounds like we're locked in on the caravan.
Okay.
Are you all driving said caravan, or are you bringing in tradesmen or bringing in prisoners?
So I would say if Crash is saying he has enough to where he can feel safe from being relatively close to an explosion, then the ideal plan, I think, would be Crash driving the caravan full of explosions while everyone else is like hidden, ready to ambush away from the caravan. So Crash will ideally survive the explosion that deals a bunch of damage to the giants, and then we go in guns blazing.
I was kind of thinking more so like having, since it's a caravan, having like 3 wagons and the gavel being split up between 2 of those wagons and the third one in the back being the explosive one.
That's what I was imagining as well, but because we have to make it worth them assaulting.
Yeah.
It's just like one wagon.
That works.
Yeah, and the thing is, with this one, we're not even putting fake goods in them. Crash is putting his money where his mouth is. Guns, supplies for training with guns, all stuff he already has in his inventory. In this spacious pouch.
Perfect. So it sounds like 3 wagons, explosives in the last, or do we say explosives in the last or first wagon? I think we both said both.
Last wagon.
Last wagon? Okay.
From the back. Yeah.
So
All
it's
right.
not to harm whoever is leading the caravan.
So we'll figure out placement within the caravan there. So I want to look up pricings too for wagons as well as peasants. Or are you guys driving each wagon, or how are you all handling that? Or are you hiring drivers?
I
don't
think
know
we're
if I
doing
feel
prisoners
comfortable.
for that piece.
I don't know if I feel comfortable putting somebody else in these things. I think it needs to be us, and we can jump out and be like, "Ha, I got you."
Yeah, if there's
actually,
3
is
wagons,
there-
it's got to be us.
Crash has the leverage connection skill feat. Is there a way he can use that to get a favor to get some wagons that were about to be decommissioned or the like? They don't need to go far. They just need.
Unfortunately, because it's a war, so they're pretty much salvaging anything that's around. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll let you get like a discount on the wagons with that piece.
We got money. I'll pay for it. Whatever.
Yeah, but if you don't blow them up, you can even keep the wagons. All right, so it sounds like we've got the plan. 3 wagons. We'll figure out who's in each wagon. You guys are driving them, and then trying to get the people to find them and try to see if you can bring them in. So yeah, let's take a quick 10-minute break. Come back 9:10, and we'll see how that goes.
Oh boy.
Sweet.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to part 2 of session 18. As the Gavels are trying to get their vengeance. So let's round out the facts. So the Gavels are going to hide themselves in a caravan, crewed by themselves. They've decided to avoid that moral dilemma of hiring people or getting prisoners and just taking that on themselves. They are going to put explosives in the back, which I've got questions on the explosives in a bit, and then try to track and hopefully kind of spend some time in the areas where the Afox forces have been guerrilla warfaring, and hope to draw him out to an attack to take down the giants and their forces. So few questions on that. So I think what mines did you say you're using for the wagon?
I forget what they're called, but they're the only mine I have prepped on Crash. It is all of the mines in the mine slot are that mine. Basically how it works is it's the equivalent of taking 3 alchemical bombs of your choice and having them as a part of it. And with Crash, I pretty much always choose the lightning variant. I'm pretty sure it specifies you don't get the secondary effect of the bomb. It's just for the damage.
All right. You said you don't. What's the name of it?
I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I can't open my path builder because if I do, Ninja will crash.
All right. So is it the bottled lightning?
Bottle lightning is the bomb that I'm choosing to use to make this. Oh, okay. So the bomb I'm specifically talking about is in the mine section. It is a part of the traps Crash can make. The snare crafter dedication.
So what's so I'm not seeing it in your sheet.
You know what? In the snare crafter preparation, that section, is it blank?
I don't see it in the inventory. I'm just checking.
There's a section for crafting.
I'll find that later. All right. So with that, so we've got. So there'll be a bomb on one of the wagons. You guys are summoning the satyr ahead of time. And you guys can put yourselves on which wagons you are. I didn't want to throw horses. Well, you guys have horses. I just didn't want to throw them on the map to clutter things up. How is the group dispersing themselves?
Cautiously in the back most wagon. I'll be right back. I'm going to go look at my path builder to tell you the name of that mine. Be right back.
Do we decide if we're taking Beshnet?
Oh, I thought you guys did. Did you not?
Is there anyone opposed to bringing Beshnet?
Bring him. Take him up.
Okay. All right.
Put him in the middle.
I could bring Bear. I could have Bear.
Oh
be,
yeah, throw Bear out.
I'm having trouble. My still says like the encounters are with.
Let me.
I think there's an active encounter from the last session.
Oh, yeah, there it is. It's just like preventing me from.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to find Bear.
Oh, he's out there.
Oh yeah, there he is. You want him to pull the front of the wagon?
Fair.
Sure, why not? We got so many bears in the gavel, it wouldn't even look out of place. They've seen bears doing all kinds of stuff in this war.
All right, so
Can we drink some Sylvan wine before we get into combat?
I'm back. As it turns out, it's just called bomb snare.
Bomb snare, all right. Sweet. So, which cart is Dura going into, and then Crash? What do you, or as a group? Because it sounds like you guys are hoping they'll more come to you in the area. How do you guys play this? You guys kind of load up on your carts and pieces and set off from Krenta. What's the game plan? How are you all doing this?
We're just gonna drive through territory that we know to be dangerous and just look so
Inviting.
ambushable.
Yeah.
I'm so submissive and ambushable right now. I am actually, I have a plan. Will is gonna pretend to be a drunk and be holding the soothing tonic in his hand, pretending to drink it, and it's like some sort of wine or something.
Okay.
Maybe a bear is not that smart.
You could go red.
We have.
You haven't used red in a while.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Bear out of this.
Oh, yo, a little bit of red play. Yippee!
We can maybe have like a few members of the gavel kind of pretend to be guards or like soldiers leading the caravan, and they like go ahead of us, where like they kind of leave us behind just because of like miscommunication or whatever. So it's like looks like we're not being guarded anymore. Not, I wouldn't want to do that to put anyone in any kind of risk, but just like to add to the illusion.
Also, if
why there's 3 caravans going along with all these resources with no one guarding them.
if I'm using red, could he maybe fly higher to begin with to potentially scout out any danger? I feel like Hawk would be able to see giants pretty easily. They can see mice.
Yeah, you'd be able to have him scout out. I don't think you have the telepathy feat, so he'd have to kind of fly back and like give you information. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe I'd have him going like a certain amount of feet in front.
Yeah, I
Any
mean,
thoughts, Wisteria?
that should probably give us enough time to apply all our like 10-minute, 1 hour buffs and stuff that we need to once Red spots them coming.
If he does, they could be like under rocks or something. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But like, yeah. So I think that would be like maybe like 60 seconds in front, Tegan, whatever that would equate to from like our, like that would be Red's. Be like kind of flying ahead, just soaring.
Okay.
Nonchalant. He'd be pretty high too. I'll put him up like 90 feet, maybe 100 feet.
Perfect. So we got Red soaring through the air. Will trying to make himself look like he's had a few as he sloshes around some wine. What is everybody else doing?
I probably got like a big cloak that just like makes my identity a little less apparent as I'm kind of sitting at the front of the middle cart, and underneath my seat I have all the like potions and poisons and stuff, and like every like 2 minutes I like double check to make sure I got everything and the strategy is all set up, and I'm going over giving Will pointers, and then he's like probably responding with a fake trunk response and things like that. But
all right, Will, give me a deception check.
Sweet, sure thing.
All right, Bell, give me a perception check for Red.
Do you want Red to roll it, or do you want?
For Red, yeah. So we're using Red's perception.
Okay.
Solid. As you all go through, you start to see a few things come apparent almost all at once. Beric, as Red kind of flies and calls over you, you can see like you hear the bird's insistence, and you start to see initially kind of her beak pointed to the trees before you begin to kind of make sense of her meaning. But as you look over, you start to see the tree almost shift a bit, and not shift in like the sense of morphing, but it almost looks like the energy swirls around it, and you see creatures begin to step out. But they seem to be, they're not really trying to be stealthy at this point, but you see Afak appear through. You hear him give a hearty bellow towards Will, and he goes, "You got enough for me." As he comes through, claws glinting, and Afak, as you look at him too, he looks rough. He looks not rough in the sense like he's been beat up. His muscles look overly large, veins protruding from his face. It looks like he has like eyes a deep blood red, hair falling out in certain places upon his head. It looks like he hasn't slept well in weeks, but he does look larger, but definitely not like he's doing well. You see him step out first, emerging from one of the trees, but a decent bit away, enough for you all to kind of get a round of actions to apply anything that you need to, like 2 actions to apply or drink anything that you need to as he calls out. As you look through, as with Red's notice, you see kind of almost emerging from one of the stumps. You see Calthor. Calthor, the ice giant, you see frost gathered all around his body, but you see his hands. He wears now these thick metal gauntlets, and you see steam coming off of his hands as he grips the spear, this long-tipped naginata with flames blade in his hands. And then you see almost as the wind blows through near one of the siles of rocks, you see Ashina come through, spinning her rancier blade and just kind of casually looking over towards Will in his disguise. But Afak once again calls out, "Oh, ladies, I didn't know you all had drink as well. Drink, guns. This is a good day. Didn't expect to find someone in a war-torn country foolish enough to get drunk on the job. You, my friend, what is your name? I'd like to remember your foolishness for this day."
Will is going to do his best terrified merchant impression, just like, my name's Carlson, good giant, sir. I suppose I do have enough of this fine drink to share with you, if you'll just allow us to leave in peace.
But I'll let you leave. Somebody needs to carry the story around, but the guns, certainly the liquor, and the rest, commandeer in the name of Taish. Are we going to do this the easy way or the fun way?
Now here's the part where I'm wondering, when do we spring this trap, y'all? I don't know.
What if you just say like, "Hey, it's all in the back. Like it's in the back. Go get it."
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Do we know what the radius would look like from the explosion back there? That's a big piece of it.
Oh, so I'm not sure what that bomb is.
For the bomb snare, typically it's you have to for any snare you gotta step in it or be in the same space as it, rather.
Right, but if it explodes, is it just
Still
like
the same.
Okay?
You shoot it with the flaming arrow. Okay, gotcha.
Most of our fine drinking and whatnot is there in the back. You're welcome to it. Will is actually going to start like climbing down out of the wagon because he was just told that he could leave. Perhaps.
Perfect. Will, it's gonna be a hard check, but give me a deception check.
All right, sure thing. I am pretty good at these.
You see Afak looks and goes, well, we'll collect those afterwards. But yeah, Reggie, Georgie, whatever your name is, you run along. We're going to play with your friends. And you see his claws glinting. You see Calthor kind of just holding the Naginata, steam rising up from his gauntlets. As I said, you had 2 actions to down anything that you need to, grip anything that you need to. What's the crew doing?
I will, do soothing tonic. And then what's the range on haste?
It is 30 feet. That's why I was trying to climb down out of the thing, so I can get like 5 feet closer to you.
I will drink a potion of quickness that I had clutched in my hand, kind of like another alcoholic beverage, and then probably.
Sorry, post it.
Actually, no, I'm gonna use my 2 actions to summon the satyr. I don't know if I can do that like in the back of one of the carts so it's less visible.
Perfect. All right.
Oh, I will use my. No, never mind. I don't need to do that.
If you're summoning that, should I summon the T-Rex?
You got 2 actions.
Do it.
Do it!
It's time for the T-Rex.
Perfect.
I have no idea about doing it, but yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'll throw him out there, but his sheet is in the same spot where the satyrs is at. What's it called? Gavel's followers. So we throw out your T-Rex. Berg, how does it look as you crack this T-Rex egg and see this thing just emerge out?
As he starts doing that, I roll the T-Rex egg like maybe under like the wagon wheel, and then you start seeing it like cracking, and then you start seeing like the T-Rex like getting out of it and growing immensely, I'm assuming.
Perfect. Yeah. You see this lumbering T-Rex emerge roaring through the air. As the roar goes through, you hear the sound of almost joyous like flute ring out. And you see clad with a golden rapier, along with just almost like this smell of hops, barley, and baking bread, as the satyr of Kosir makes his presence upon the field. Almost a bit of suds kind of appearing as he teleports in. And you see Afak pauses for a moment and goes, I'm not going to make it easy. I guess it's the fun way. All right, boys, let's round them up. It kind of gives you guys a look because you guys are still kind of disguised as well. Gives you a look, but no recognition as of yet.
Can you delete that first one I have? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Could someone stream the map, please?
Oh, yeah, let me put the streaming thing on for the map. Oops, why did everything get...
Thank you. Sorry again for the inconvenience.
Oh, no worries. All right, everybody roll me initiative. Oh, I went away.
Do you? Is it all right if I use deception for my initiative roll because I was?
Yeah, go for it.
Fooling them, or trying to anyway. Sweet.
Oh, someone's got the jams going now. Wide awake.
I'll roll for Beshnet, just for the fun of it.
I'll roll for the satyr.
Nice. Ooh, looking at 37.
Solid, all right. Beshnet's out here. Beshnet and the satyr out here moving. Okay.
We're still after all the giants, though. Whatever.
I'm gonna roll T-Rex.
I just realized there is another.
All right, what were you saying, Crash?
There was a non-zero chance that Beshnet lands a killing blow.
Non-zero, but probably not double digits.
All right. So Belric, get in, and we will kick this one off.
I roll a 35. Oh, that was my perception check. Sorry.
Oh no! So you roll 35 for the perception. I can throw that in for you then. Or no, is that for red or is that for your? Okay.
All right, that's
Well,
you can just
T-Rex
do
rolled
that.
well.
Yeah, T-Rex, the Satyr, and Beshnet all did like pretty well for like their abilities. All right. Alpha takes this off, and you see he grunts and goes, "Been a bit boring last few days. At least I get to play with you, Reggie, Jerry, peasant. Be the first." And you see, like, for a moment, it seems like he fades. And you see, like, this mist, this water, almost coalescing around him as he moves twice his speed and gets within range to Will. Will, you look at him, like, almost, you see, like, another clump of hair fall off of him as he does so. You see his muscles strain, but he looks menacing as he stands over you, and he goes, "Time to end you." And you see one fist snake out, followed quickly by the other. Hey, you'll miss. We'll miss the second one. So you see he smashes into you, 37 damage. He gets his first hit off, and he glares down and goes, "How are you gonna make this fun, peasant?" But the T-Rex is up.
Sorry, I'm looking at like all his stat blocks and movement. He has 3 actions.
Yep, he's got 3 actions. And the Satyr too.
Who is the guy that we want to kill? Kalfner or whatever?
For this one away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
All
you
right.
can move towards that fox, start biting, and wait for Calthor to come closer. Or the Cloud Giant.
I think is
Maybe.
the Cloud Giant at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's over here.
All right, so
And maybe the T-Rex can distract the Cloud Giant for a second.
yeah, so I'm gonna move up towards the Cloud Giant. I'm gonna use 1 action to move 40 feet towards the. Whoop. I'm gonna move 40 feet towards the Cloud Giant with 1 action. Then I'm gonna use 1 action to. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna fling him. This is so cool.
You have to grab him first.
Oh shoot! Okay. Thank
So
you.
you can grab him if you make a bite attack. You can use another action, try to grab him afterwards. You can do that next turn though.
Yeah. Let me see here.
It's big enough.
Swallow whole. What is this? Monster attempts to swallow a creature listed as size smaller. Can I do that? No, it's only it's
Needs to be
that's
smaller.
3 action.
Oh, it's the T-Rex is gargantuan. The Cloud Giant's only huge, so you could potentially swallow.
No,
Can I try? Can I grab them? Swallow?
Swallow whole has the listed size of what it can swallow, and it's unfortunately medium or smaller.
Oh, okay. I thought it'd be a small bigger than that.
Smaller than it's. Okay. All right. So I shall grab and fling. That's what I'm gonna do. So this,
Okay.
unless that's foolish.
Unfortunately, I think it may be able to.
Oh, that did do a grapple, not a attack. Or wait, sorry.
Yeah, he's trying to grab to be able to throw the fling, but I don't think that will hit.
That's what it says.
I'm having a teensy bit of technical difficulties. I've been having to reload and reload.
Oh, I can't even grab. That was. Sorry, I shouldn't even have been able to do that. Right? Requiring the last action was successful
Oh,
strike.
successful strike. Yeah. Let's go give you one so you can use
Okay,
whatever.
so let me. Sorry,
Sure.
so I'll run up to him. I'm going
Yeah.
to hit him with that, and then I'm gonna do one of these.
Alright.
Stomp and bite.
Stomp and bite. Alright. Let's see. Until you see. This is the first one with the 31 will miss, but the second one with 36 will hit. All right. How's that look as the T-Rex comes running through, stomping?
He starts talking shit. Dino runs up and then just like gives him a big stomp and then tries biting, but he moves out of the way as his foot's over him, and then he gets out of the way.
Nice. Shira is up. And you see kind of spinning her Rancier, almost giving like a mock look of hurt as this giant dinosaur sends upon her. She is going to. She's going to use Wind Strike. So you see her spinning at the blade, just gathering energy around her as she gets this ready to strike out at the dinosaur, and then lashes out with a quick strike. So hit, and also give me a fortitude, I believe. Yep, fortitude saving throw. To see how, as you see like this cloud or just almost torrent of wind at the end of her Rancier striking, to see how the dinosaur does.
Right. I'm trying to figure out how to do a fortitude save.
If you have T-Rex selected, you can just click the fortitude button in the block for the attack.
So fail, but luckily not a crit fail. So that will be 42 damage, and the T-Rex is deafened. As you see it slam into the creature with the blade whipping around. She doesn't need to move, so she's going to spend the second action to strike as well, just trying to cut through this T-Rex. Oof. Luckily not the other one, though. That would have been bad. As you see, first one smashes into it, this blast of air whips through the area, and the second she cuts in deep with the Rancier. But with that, Calthor is up. So you see Calthor. How fast is he? I think it's been 2 actions. 2 actions. You see him come charging through, angling towards Crash. And Crash, you see him whipping around Agni Jeet's Naginata. You see spins and then stabs out towards you.
Very briefly, I still do not see the map.
Are you on Foundry?
No, I'm on my phone, remember?
So, are you? I thought you said you're watching the stream. It's live. I can see it.
Oh no, I can't exit out of Ninja. I asked for someone to stream the map.
Oh, so you want somebody to copy and paste throw it in Discord?
I can't go. If I go to Discord, Ninja will.
So you want somebody
it
on
will cry.
Okay, there we go. So
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I can see that. Thank you.
Do you want me to do it so we're not seeing the these? Oh, that's Wisteria. Okay, you're good.
Yeah, that's
All right, so Crash, it cuts into you. Jeet's blade sparking off of your metal skin, and that is both of his actions. The Satyr of Kosir is up.
all right. See if I'm understanding this right. Okay. The Satyr is going to target Afok with a roaring applause. as the sound of clapping giants fills the air, and they all seem excited. Nice. That's what we want to see. So he's slowed one and can't take reactions. So Will, you're free to move away on your turn.
That makes my turn so much easier.
Okay, so that was 2 actions. And then third action, he's going to move. I think this gets everyone. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Yes. Courageous Anthem. So everybody within 60 feet gets a +1 to a bunch of things. And that's the Stater's turn.
Right, so you hear the music bouncing off throughout the area. And Beshnet is up. Who's running Beshnet?
Do you want me to grab him since you're doing the Satyr? And I've also played Beshnet before.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, go for it.
Sweet. I think, I actually have been thinking a lot about this. I gave Beshnet the wrong voice last time. To better mimic the way he's been talking the whole game. He should talk more like this. So I am gonna have him first. Wait, what's the difference between this one? Oh no, it's a third. Okay, I have him start off with signal the advance.
That's great.
Charge. So everybody can step, stride, or stand, and that is everybody.
With a reaction, right? I believe.
Probably.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. So in my case, it'll be just Dura moving this way.
And I'm going to move away from the giant. I can move my speed, so I can go actually pretty decently far, I think, just to get away from him.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have Crash move to the other side of the giant, if possible.
Crash is moving. You are within range of the frost giant.
And he doesn't have an as we should.
Crash is going to elicit attack of opportunity no matter what, given his kind of actions on me. So better to get it early.
Step is an option with it too, right, Will?
Yes,
you can step out of the frost giant's range. You wouldn't move as far, but on your turn you could reposition maybe.
Actually, that is true. You know what? Taking some time out of melee might actually be the better play here. So yeah, Crash will take a step back.
And just one thing is, you guys see his Naginata. You guys know from Jeet's Naginata, it has reach.
Oh, shit. All right, no, we're going to...
One step now can mean that you would only have to take one step later, and you don't have to take 2 steps later.
Sure.
Oh, and because of my initiative thing from my thing, whenever I fire my gun, it doesn't invoke attacks of opportunity on the first round. So when I reload, I can use that to step and reload. Or, yeah. Meaning I can get another blast on him.
Okay, sorry.
So are you going to be in range to target Kalthar as well after your move?
I should be. Balric will be.
Okay, sweet. Is there anything else Bashnik can do?
It's pretty far. I think I can.
You're muted.
If I mark someone... Sorry, go ahead.
You know what? Why not have him just make a sling attack? Why not?
Quit!
Hey, Sling's got propulsive by nature, so it can do some damage.
Why not?
Go for it.
To be expected. That's the end of Beshlet's turn.
Is he?
It goes backwards into his head.
Is he not
Yeah,
proficient in slings? Or
He's not really a warrior. he's got
Well,
spear. But,
he's got a plus 18 with his spear and a plus 7 with his sling. Is something set up wrong, or is that supposed to be?
no, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got the spear, but he's not really trained in much else. All right, Callie.
Okay. Stoking Vine. Let's do this. Callie will
Different.
lift up her
We
staff with her main hand and point it towards the soups in the distance, and cast.
Also, apologies if I just talked over someone. My entire ninja just reloaded on
No
its
worries.
own.
And cast Entangling Flora.
You your cast knows of the troop.
Yeah, so I'll place it on over. Place first, so right here, and that area is going to be difficult terrain.
Nice. Oh, it's not supposed to wait till my turn. Yeah, well, the ogres come over there. They'll roll that. How does that look as you that pops into being?
It's just a lot of the plants. The staff was not originally designed in Oreo, but now after she's done the thing with the seed, it's channeling all of the thorns and vines that are native to Orion Forest, and the magic is coming from the sanctuary, just bursting forth right here, and ready to hold them down when they walk over it.
Nice.
I will act together along with that to use Dura's tendril strike to attempt to trip this Afak.
All right.
So this is act together. As that's going over there, one tendril goes out here, and we'll try a trip. Okay, I will hero point that, I think.
Do we get an extra hero point from the ship?
You do.
Okay, excellent. Then I will do that.
Yes.
Oh, nice. That's huge.
And he's slowed. He gets one action on his next turn, assuming he stands up.
So that's 2 out of my actions, and with my last action, I will do something. Oh, right. I think Dura's right there, so I will cast Protect Companion in 30 feet. Perfect. Exactly enough. That's my turn.
Perfect. You see the Skull Crushers battling with the entangling flora, and this loses 10 feet. Oh, fair, they lose 10 feet. But still difficult terrain either way. So they're going to have to. They got 25. So they're gonna have to burn all 3 of their actions just to get out and into the fray.
Soaking Vine, baby. Soaking Vine, thorny end.
All right. So yeah, you see these soldiers fighting against the vines, trying their best to join the fight. And Wisteria, you are up.
All right, we're gonna mark Calthor as a person of interest, and then free action, devise recall knowledge, and then devise a stratagem. I'll use a hero point if that was below 10.
All right, burn a hero point.
All right.
Oof. Unfortunately, he's not off guard to you.
Okay. So that was one action. I'm gonna use. I don't think I attack this turn. I'll use a second action to drink the potion of quickness in my hand, which I don't get the actions for until next round, and then I will. I mean, I know the strategy is go for Calthor, but Afok is off guard to me right now, so I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Just based on positioning, I feel like maybe Afok is the better target to start off with.
All right.
You can reach him.
Yeah, let's Wisteria will shout out, adjust the strategy, go for Afok. Okay. From don't get that on this side. Dang. I'm gonna burn my second hero point.
Okay. Whoa.
Not going the way I want. That's my turn.
All right, Crash, you are up.
All right. He got that free step backwards before, right?
Oh, so you want to step back? All right. You
Rather,
want to
yeah, some step. And with that, his first shot is not going to provoke an attack of opportunity thanks to his gunslinger initiative roll thingamabomb. So he's going to fire with the Obsidian Edge gun mode into. We're targeting the grafted giant, right?
We would like to, yes.
that's 75 feet away from you, too.
Shoot. Mainly right now, the stream for the map, it's for some reason no longer working for me. I'm gonna reload real fast. Sorry again.
You can just tell us what you intend to do, and we can kind of play it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot into grafted giant. Then use the gunslinger reload I have for being a trigger brand to take another step backwards while reloading, so I don't take a attack of opportunity for reloading.
Your Obsidian's Edge has
Then
a 30-foot increment, too. So that would be what, -4?
I can take a -4.
Okay.
Since I'm gunslinger, I already have master in it, so it's more or less the equivalent of -2 comparatively. So I'm alright with taking the -4.
Alright. It will not let me shoot your thing for some reason.
Does he have like ammo equipped or something like that?
Yeah, okay.
Actually, you know what? I thought of something better to do. I have the automaton aim feature, thanks to being an automaton, which I can use for 2 actions to ignore 2 of my range increments, I believe.
Okay.
Giving me just a standard strike on him. Just the one, but hey, it's something.
Do you have like regular ammunition? Let me see.
I should. It should be on my sheet. It should say sling bullet. That's the only one I got to actually work with firearms.
Chris, you know a way just to override it, just to make it sure.
I'm not sure.
Let's see if I can post this.
You can always roll a d20 plus the modifier, but that might make it tricky to. Oh, and then do like the damage roll separately.
Alright, I'm just gonna do it this way.
I know I keep doing it, but once again, I will apologize for the inconvenience.
You're good.
T.
Unfortunately, you're rolling that one on that. You want to hero point it?
Hero point!
It applied the range penalty that time.
Oh, it did. So luckily, with using the 2 actions, that will hit.
Nice.
Got it. And damage is damage.
Perfect.
And that will be Chris's turn.
All right. Yeah, you see
Not
the
crit- Oh.
blast into him. First bit of damage onto Afak as he kind of lies trapped on the ground. And Will,
So that
you're up.
attack was 2 actions, or is it 2 actions to aim and then a third action to attack?
Crash.
Or
Burger?
Let me look it up.
I'm here just talking to my memo. It's 2 actions to aim, 1 action to shoot.
Okay, perfect. Will, you're up.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is use 2 actions to cast Haste on Kali. Here you go. Reaches out his hand,
So
and you just hear in your head, "Move with the swiftness of the wind." And there you go. Luckily, it did show the healing 3 times, but I don't think it actually applied 3 times.
Okay, good.
I think I only gained 5 hit points. I'm pretty sure I had 75 before. So
Yeah, I think it did I think that's right.
So, hooray. I don't have to go and try to undo all that stuff. Okay, and then the final action that I have on my turn, I am going to look down at the... Well, maybe not... He's on the ground, but he's still just as tall as me because he's a giant. I'm still eye to eye with him, and I'm just going to say... You might not know it yet, but you're going to die to here today. And I am using Bon Mo.
All right.
Just a second to target him properly, and I will be set up for next turn. Hell yeah, it worked!
All right.
Nice.
You see a bit of panic in his eyes as your taunt goes in.
All right, and that is going to be the end of my turn.
All right, Belric, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna see something. There's gonna be something from like the sanctuary, and I'm just gonna see something in the eyes of Allie and what's your beast's name? Sorry. I'm gonna see something that says I should move away.
Jura. Yes. Yeah, there's a little bit of lightning flashes that you've been caught in the midst of force before.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see. So I don't know if there's any sort of reaction from that, Tegan, but I'm just gonna move like 10 feet back. It's my first action, and then for my second action, I'm going to do hunt prey on. I know who we changed our strategy, right? So now it's gonna be on this.
Yep.
This guy. So sorry, I just need to.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Just it changed in the last like couple weeks where I have to like.
Yeah, we have to see if we can find a way to fix it. I don't know why they changed that in the edit.
Yeah.
The upgrade.
Prey, Hunter's Edge. I don't know. I'm doing all these. So let me. Oops. target him. Who has it? And for my final action, I'm going to shoot. I think just an arrow. Yeah.
Okay. You do a 100 shot with your 2 arrows?
Well, I think a 100. Oh yeah, 100 shot. Yes, sir. Thank you. That's where.
You can just click attack
hold on.
twice with that one, yeah. Or well, MAP one and then or attack once and then MAP.
I need to like mark that guy hunt prey so that it gives me all these buffs when I hit him. Doesn't let me check that box. Here's my first one. Oh. I would use a hero point.
Your hero point up.
I'm hero pointing that.
Does this have one of your poisons on it? Oh shit!
Nice.
It doesn't because I didn't say that, but
Yeah, unfortunately, you had to call that one out first. But luckily, that went from a miss to a crit. I think an accurate, right? Nice. All right.
I feel like there's a lot more damage there because it didn't get my hunted prey. Didn't get my precision in there. But
Did
at
it
any
not?
rate,
Okay. Oh well, roll whatever your 100 prey piece is. Is it like a
Let's
2d10 now? Or 3d10 now? Like pull it up.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries. 11 level 2d8.
2d8. So
Everybody.
4 more damage, and then my second attack.
Nice, that'll hit. The off guard helped you.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna move red. No, I'm just gonna keep red where he is. That's my turn.
All right.
Good job with the off guard.
And the off guard, really hurt off because he is going to need to spend an action to stand to his feet. And then he is going to move this way.
All right, he'll take a reaction from me,
Nice.
from Dura. This is your casual primary attack. All right.
As he kind of rushes towards the satyr, and that'll be his turn. The T-Rex is up.
T-Rex is going to. It's 3 actions.
Yep, 3 action.
What does this trample do? Try
That
jump
would
to
be
double-
only good if you want to move as well.
Swallow whole. I can't do that because he's not big enough. Okay.
I think you really benefit from going for the bite first and then seeing if you can grab.
Let's bite. I don't even have a bite.
You don't?
Or jaws.
Oh, yeah, Jaws. Okay, Jaws. Thank you.
Alright. That'll hit. T-Rex takes a chunk out of her.
And I'm going to grab. So I'll attempt to grapple, correct?
Yep.
Do it.
Will.
Did I target? I didn't target, but it is against.
Sorry.
No worries. There. That'll succeed. It is grabbed.
It's grabbed. Okay.
Incredible.
And then my third action is going to be, I'm gonna fling that bitch. Creatures grappled. The Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah, I'm just gonna post it. I don't think I have to do anything here.
Yeah, I think you just so it goes up 10.
Flings a creature into the air 10 feet from its mouth and 20 feet away. Creature falls 25 feet as soon as the T-Rex flings as high as it can. Of course, I do. It takes falling damage accordingly. It's a cloud beast, so that's tricky. Its flung creature lands on another creature the creature lands on. All right, so I'm gonna fling it north, off the frickin' map, like into the abyss,
All
away
right,
from everybody, if I could.
10
Yeah,
feet
25
up,
feet.
20 feet away. So it will fall because there's no way for it to stop itself. So it falls prone, takes prone. So it is prone. Yeah, so you see the cloud giant fall in a heap as the T-Rex hurls it away. And that's
T-Rex
all.
lets out a huge roar afterwards.
Nice. Alright, Ashira is up, so she's going to have to stand back to her feet, and then move back into range. She's going to get a little bit extra distance as well. She might as well use her full movement. And then she's going to strike at the dinosaur, but luckily she can't do her crushing cloud. So she is just going to strike once with her Rancier.
Okay.
Oops, I forgot to target. So that'll be a hit, but not a crit. So you see her running through, Rancier kind of coming up, trying to cut into the T-Rex as she gets back into range. And then that is all she can do. Calthor is up. He is going to move over this way. And then he is going to lash out twice with Jeet's flaming Naginata, trying to bring down Crash. As you see two swipes come through, unfortunately both will connect as he cuts into the Warforged scan.
Very briefly, I reload again, and once I'm back, I would like to...
It's okay. So you see him cut deep on that side as they're going in. The Satyr of Kosir is up.
All right. First action will be to sustain the roaring applause. Second action will be to, let's see, how far? 45 plus. Move 25 feet there, which should keep me within. Oh, wait, no, that's too far, I think. Oh, but then I don't get. All right, he's gonna actually, in that stride, do 35 to get here. And then third action will be another Courageous Anthem. Courageous Anthem. So that will stay up. So that affects everybody except Crash is out of range.
Perfect. You hear the anthem playing through. And then Beshnit, you're up.
Beshnit is going to use
I know I could use a bit of movement, but I'm not sure about everyone else.
I feel like most of us could use a little bit of movement. So yeah, it's best, I think, just to give everybody an opportunity to get out of range of stuff. Just gonna do another Signal the Advance. He doesn't have.
Oh, I already used my reaction. I forgot about that. But other people can still do it.
Stay moving, stay mobile. And that gets all of our allies except for. Oh wait, Beshnit. I'm sorry. Belric and Red are out of range now, but
Okay.
everybody else. So everybody can step, stride, or stand.
I'm gonna move here, and because I moved half my speed or less during a stride, I do not trigger reactions.
Incredible.
Okay, I'm finally back. I got everything working again. What did I miss? I know Crash took some damage last time, but that's the furthest I've heard.
That's
took the
about it
damage.
until just now when you get a chance to step, stride, or stand.
Yeah,
Because
you're
of
sitting at
Beshnit's
48 HP
command.
now.
Got it.
And then with the Beshnit's last action is just going to be running away from the big scary giant.
Fair.
He's going to go this way, I think. Just leaping out of the cart.
Alright. Skull Crushers are up. Oh, no, Callie is up. Callie.
Callie will start casting the spell for growing those vines. Only it's Dura's existing vines, and they're about to get bigger. Would you please make Dura huge in
Nice.
this direction?
I forgot. How do we do it last time?
Let me try just dropping the effect and see if it had anything. Large, huge. Yeah. But wrong side. Hold on. Let me just do it the other side.
Yeah.
This way. Okay, and then Dura will act together to then move at the same time. 1, 2, 3. This is a good spot. And from here, Dura has enough reach to attempt another trick, more than enough reach to attempt a trick on Apok. So the vines will try their best.
Nice.
Yes. All right, and that is my turn.
Perfect. You see Afak once again goes crashing to the ground. Alright, the Skull Crushers are up. They are going to... they're going to move here. So you see them finally getting into the mix.
Okay, I'll do reactive strike.
Oh, sweet.
What did I just do? I don't know.
That'll hit.
Trying to do something. Oh, nice.
As you bash into this troop as they come through, and you start to see them, their hammers start to lash out. Fortunately, I think they'll just be able to hit Dura because I think there's still enough reach between them. Yeah, so just Dura gives me a reflex saving throw as you see them. Nice. You see the hammers come through, but Dura, even in her large state, is just able to start blocking blows, keeping herself in position as she stares down at Afak. All right, Wisteria, you're up.
All right. So I did declare that Calthor was my person of interest. So I'll go ahead and use the free devise a stratagem on him. That's
Nice.
pretty good. Where am I at? He's already prone. I'll use a free recall knowledge on Calthor.
You failed against him.
Oh, that's right. So then, yeah, I'm gonna say that because I don't want to fail against people that I'm not gonna attack this turn. So you can ignore that roll. No recall knowledge. I have 4 actions trying to book it. Okay, so I have some options here. Wait, can I might do something fun. 30 feet? Oh, just within 30 feet. All right, we're gonna do it. I'm casting Organ Sight on Kafak. So this is
Nice.
a special
Nice.
recall knowledge check using medicine or I think I did pick up giant lore. But here it'll be private since it's recall knowledge, so I'll just tell you decide.
Oh, do you have any hero points left?
I
You
have
don't
one
want-
left.
Also, I hope it added the +2 circumstance bonus on the medicine check.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, it failed.
Yeah, the one. I don't think. Yeah.
Oh, you made it visible to us, by the way.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll use that. My last hero point.
Okay. 1 to a 20. So he's off guard. You get 2
Sorry.
questions as well.
Oh, this isn't. Hold on. You said it's a 20.
20. Yeah.
Okay, I have things that happen. Where is my list?
Oh no.
Not too much, but okay. No, that's only if it was a. Oh, that's only if I use known weaknesses. So this one doesn't apply. But I do. He is off guard against me for 1 minute.
Nice.
That's the rogue thing. Whenever I crit, recall knowledge, and steel piercing. Okay, so I have 2 actions left. I want to move. I think I like my position. So I'm going to make a strike against him, and then the other one against Afak, because he's our primary target. But first strike, that'll be a 17. Alright, targeted, strike, devise a stratagem, do not get known weakness, you have courageous anthem. Oh, it's not a crit? Dang, I was counting on this 740 being a crit. Ugh. And I'll get any other. Okay. I mean, I still get the bonus damage, but. Okay, so I get sneak attack, and there's not a modifier for organ size, so I was gonna roll that manually. 4d6 for this. Okay. So here's my attack damage,
Nice.
and there's the organ site damage. Oh. So that was organ site, strike. The strike was the quickened action.
Oh,
gonna
so
make
you did that in Afak for Organ Strike, right?
No, the organ. Sorry, I might have said the wrong name. The organ strike is on the ice giant because that's the one I devised a stratagem on and got a 17.
Perfect.
Is a 40? No, wait, I targeted the ice giant.
You
California.
did, yeah.
Okay, so that's all. The only thing that's on Afak is my map attack. So I'm gonna do that now because he's prone and off guard.
Perfect. Is that all it?
Nice. Sneak attack. Roll 30 damage. And I'm going to. They're both enfeebled with my debilitating strike. Enfeebled 1. End turn. Okay.
Alright, Crash, you're up.
Okay. And we have a precarious position, but we are going to use the gunslinger reload action I have, thanks to being trigger brand that I didn't do last turn, and we're going to get into melee because I think I can get a good bit more damage in melee, and as much as range could be helpful, I feel like melee might be more important here for just the burn down.
Okay. So as you reload, he is going to take an attack of opportunity off at you.
Understood. It was going to happen anyways, unfortunately, this round.
Sweet.
Okay.
Missed. Nice.
Okay. Let us go for that trigger brand salvo, which will let me swing at him with the melee.
Alright, so the melee.
That's the melee. Okay, good. And then the ranged, which will have a +2 to it.
Alright. The range will crit.
Heck yeah, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're hoping for. Yippee! So the crit will bring about a fortitude save. I do think he'll make it, but still, it's possible. He might be slowed.
What do you know what the DC is for the fortitude save? Oh, actually, I see it. Oh, no, that's something else. Oh,
DC
I believe
29,
it's-
Fortitude or Stunned.
29, there we go. He will crit succeed, fortunately.
Yeah, makes sense. He is a giant after all. And then after that, for the last action here. Well, unlikely. No, I didn't make it. So. It's a free action to change grip to one hand on my weapon, right?
Yeah, you can drop a hand for free.
We'll drop one hand, and then the last action will be a quick draw for one of the pistols, just to get one more attack in. Even though it's going to go off the multi-attack penalty, I will quick draw the air repeater specifically, so that way it's only a -8 instead of a -10. And let's see if that hits.
I will say you are at 48 HP. Do you want to not step or anything, or are you staying close?
No, you know what? I actually have a way out if I do stride. Okay, we're gonna instead of undoing the hands, what we are going to do is use a one action on the boots I got that let me leap so far. They're one of my inventions. I had my gadgets rather, one of my gadgets. And we're going to activate that to get a big old leap.
Perfect. Which way are you going?
Let's go towards the. Let's see here.
Falk is our primary target. But
Yeah,
if you're trying to
probably.
escape getting attacked, you don't want to be in melee with him. Because he's slowed and prone right now.
If possible, I'd like to get behind Callie's summon, but I don't want to pass by Avok's range for fear of that.
He doesn't have reactions either.
Yeah, how far can you jump?
Never mind then. So with these boots, I forget the exact status bonus, but it's pretty huge. And again, if I had my sheet, I could tell you the exact name of them.
Just try and not end your turn within 20 feet of me, as I might be exploding next turn. Or with the Dura.
Understood. And actually, even if you did, I would have a resistance to it, assuming I got a failure.
Backfire mental.
And
we gotta love.
Beshnet might give us all another move before that explosion.
Yeah.
Because the satyrs within 20 of Dura.
Alright. Will, you're up.
Sweet. I paid attention this time. It did only give me 5 hit points. Sweet.
Perfect.
So very quickly, reach spell. How much reach does that give me exactly? An extra 30. Lovely. What's the distance on that? Perfect. I'm going to use a reach spell to gain extra range on the next spell that I use, and that next spell is going to be a 6th rank heal. 2 actions on Crash.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, how good look as you get that off.
Because he requires a little bit more energy, a little more oomph to reach this far. He has to like sort of like watch like between all the various different like things in the way, and like takes a moment, just like focus, puts both of his hands out, and just like normally he just kind of like reaches out, and there's like a golden like mist that appears all around the person he heals, but this time it's like a focused single golden like laser line that goes straight through all that crazy stuff right to Crash.
Nice.
And that is unfortunately all of my actions, and that's my turn.
All right, Barrick, you're
up. Egan, can you try? I'm still trying to figure out how to do this damage correctly. Can you try giving this guy hunt prey, which is I'll post it in a second. Or precision. I'm gonna take 2 shots of this guy. I just want it to be automated. Can you like put that on? Can you do that?
let me.
'Cause I just like used to be able to target people, and I just like would. Sorry.
Okay, so I think I figured it out. So like, let me like try clicking apply effect to your guy and see if you can do it now.
Oh. Hold on, let me target him.
It's still on? Okay.
Yeah, weird. Okay, no worries. So this will be, yeah, I'm just gonna do a double attack off the rip. That'll be my first one.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. We're gonna add
God.
2d8 to that.
Elric is so good at Pathfinder.
Makes me feel so good.
He's officially looking bloodied now too.
Plus another 10, so that's the first attack. This will be the second.
Do you get your critical specialization? I think it's like an immobilize or something with the bow.
Immobilized with a DC athletics of 10, I believe.
I assumed at level 5, just by
Yeah,
if
I
you
looked
have
it up.
hunt
It's,
prey.
you get it on its when attacking your hunted prey. You get the critical specialization.
Nice. Oh no, poor Alpha.
So what does that do?
Immobilized.
The target is immobilized and must spend an interact action to attempt a DC 10 athletics check to pull the missile free. It can't move until it succeeds.
Nice.
Prone and immobilized.
And salute.
With 2 actions. Yeah.
Prone, immobilized.
All right, Barrick.
Does a 36 hit?
36 what?
Okay. So that's that one. Is anyone else? Well, yeah, I'm gonna be. I don't know who I'm helping here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna use an action. Well. I don't really know what to do here because I've only used 1 action so far.
Oh, don't forget about red.
No.
Repositioning. You want to be within 60 feet of the satyr, but more than 20 feet from Duro. We don't. Nobody's really low, so like medicine isn't, or like
I
battle
know.
medicine's not useful yet.
I'm gonna use.
We've been really good so far about like staying on the move, and the only person who's really needed healing was Crash. So we're really solid so far.
I'm gonna use Warden's Boon against this guy. I think I can.
Or don't you have like fireball?
I do have Fireball, but I don't know that I can use that right now. Wait, can I use Fireball? Could I use Fireball, and would it impact these explosives by this fire guy?
I think that'd be. I forgot what the range was for those ones.
You know, I'm fine. My Fireball range is fine.
No, I meant for the explosives. What was the range of those explosive, Burger?
Explosives in the cart. Burger?
I thought it's like on the spot. Like if you're in that space, that's the only way it can affect you. I think
I'm
so.
looking at it.
You should.
Bomb snare is based off of a third level moderate.
The specific snare this is
So
the
do you know
bomb
what-
snare, and it'll be able to tell you what the thing is in there.
So it sounds like it's that space. So fortunately,
Okay. So I'll do I think Warden's Boon is probably one of the good things I can do, which is.
I can get both of them in a fireball though if you wanted to try it.
Oh yeah, okay, let's do it. Double Fireball. QT again. So you'll see Belric take 2 shots, and then he's gonna turn his attention, and you're gonna start seeing like he's gonna look at the Naginata, and he's gonna be like, and you're gonna see like not flames in his eyes, but like there's gonna be a glowing, and within that he's going to like solicit a fireball and shoot it towards the cloud monster and the Oru guy.
Perfect. Okay, I think a 20-foot burst would get both of them. Yeah, you can get both. Alright, let me roll reflexes. Unfortunately, both will survive or succeed, but they will take half damage as the explosion goes off. And you see, looks like that fire does a little bit extra to Calthor as well. All right. Oh, that's all 3. Or one do anything with red?
No, he's good.
Okay. Alright, Afak is slowed, immobilized, and prone. So he is going to.
I think he saved against the persistent damage last turn, by the way.
Oh, is it still applying it? Oh, that. So let's see. So he is going to stand up. I think the athletics check was very easy for him, but he'll still roll it. Ooh, wasted 20. As he gets the arrow out, and will get back to his feet. But those are his 2 actions. He will shout out to his other men, "Kill the satyr!" And that'll be his turn. The T-Rex is up.
Jaws.
All right.
Somebody cue the theme song.
Unfortunately, I think that one will miss, but let me make sure. Yeah, that'll just narrowly miss.
Okay. Stop.
That'll hit.
Should have just jaws again, but. Dang. Maybe not. Let's see. 3rd attack. I'm gonna try one more jaws. I'm gonna try biting a 3rd time.
All right.
Yes.
I mean, the T-Rex has done what's kept the Cloud Giant from doing like
He's kept them busy. That's good.
some good damage too, like not bloody damage.
Yeah.
Definitely takes some hits. All right, but the Cloud Giant is up. You see, she spins her Rancier out. Is she gonna? No, she's just gonna use some regular attacks. She's not gonna waste action. Oh, the first one she lashes out. Luckily, the T-Rex proves too quick for her. She spins around the blade again, going back for a second hit, dealing 26 to the dinosaur. Is she going to? Yeah, she's just gonna go for it because she needs. Actually, she's gonna do this.
No, don't move her. No. No.
So she's to stay ranged with the giant, but also get in range with a lot of other people as well. As
Hold on. I have a reaction where I can.
Oh, you got the pin prey. So, like, if it was a smaller creature, you could have potentially pinned them down.
Okay.
With this one being huge. But the T-Rex lasted because I think it's at like 10 HP now. But it lasted pretty well with that.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Calthor is up. Oh, what's he about to do?
Wait, is she grabbed by the T-Rex?
Oh.
No.
Sorry,
Okay, it's just she still has like conditions on them.
Oh, do I? Get off. Alright. Calthor. His boss told him to go do that. So yeah, he's gonna go do that. So he's going to run 50 feet. And you see him haul his head back. And you see ice begin to form at the ends of his mouth as he unleashes chill breath. 15-foot cone. He can only get Beshnet. So somebody give me a save for Beshnet.
Oh.
How many hero points does Beshnet have?
She has 17 hero points.
He is
That's
a hero.
zero, unfortunately. But if you want to give some of your own, you're more than welcome to.
Well, hold on. Let me see.
I will say he rolled a 2 and didn't crit fail, so that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
I'm gonna.
Oh, but
donate-
he's immobilized. Which,
Yeah, the immobilize is the main thing I want to avoid. I'm gonna donate Beshnet one of my hero points if I'm allowed to.
You can, if you'd like to.
All right, I have 2 of them and I haven't used any yet. So, Beshnet, please. Beshnet, please. That's a little better, but I think that's still a failure.
Still a failure with the mobilize, unfortunately. So you see the ice breath cascade over Beshnet, freezing the poor kobold into place. That's his turn. The satyr is up.
all right. Is he in melee reach of anybody?
He is not.
Cool. Good. All right. So first action, sustain roaring applause. Let's see. Will, where do you want to be when you set up your dome?
I can't move and set up the dome in the same turn.
Can Belric move himself with his move? Oh, he's in range of the frost giant, so he's gonna. Or Belric can do the hurried retreat. Wait,
Yeah,
what's the order
but
of operation?
he's immobilized.
Beshnet's immobilized, yeah.
Right. Okay. So he would need to escape and then do the hurried retreat. Okay. So you're not gonna move. If you do the dome here.
And I can make the dome any size I want.
Right, but they all have like big reach, so if they can just reach into the dome and attack you without moving through it, I think that would be not ideal.
Yeah.
So if you're not going to do the dome, are you going to do it this turn or?
If I can, we'll see how the map looks
Okay.
when it gets to my turn.
Well, I'm just trying to decide where to put the satyr right now.
I think away is a good option.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna just have this Seder
Hey, I'll be
try
right back.
twice and get really far away.
Okay. That's good.
And that's his turn.
All right, Beshnit. Man, what is Beshnit gonna do?
Try to escape.
Yeah, I guess all he can really, his best bet is just trying to escape first.
True.
Where is where is that on the
On the Mac.
NPC sheets?
Oh, if you click on them and then click the basic action macro,
Oh,
you can do all
okay.
this stuff too.
Okay, I did not think that would still work on the NPCs. Cool. Escape. He's probably not great at it, but we'll find out. I also definitely know the alphabet. Ah, yes. Here we go.
Oof.
Ooh.
Okay.
What? I'm just curious. Like,
Escape to again.
I feel like this is becoming more relevant. I'm just curious. Like, what were Beshnit's thoughts about Jeet?
Best
Was he
liked
like-
you.
Yeah, was he like, I hate Jeet the most, or like, I like Jeet the most?
Huh.
I think Jeet was probably one of his favorites. A fellow Atarian, fellow orderly person.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Did that use the right DC?
Oh no, that was against Afak. It's still a failure, luckily, but not a crit failure.
Okay. Well,
Do
I
we
don't
know
think
what
it
the Do we know what the DC is?
28.
Ooh. Up
You
to
can
you.
take
Do you
another
want to,
try if you want to. Do that. Yeah.
or do you want
Yeah.
to get everyone else to move?
Beshnit is going to die if he doesn't get out of here. He is in a very
Yeah.
bad spot.
Go for it. Get it back.
I might use a hero point to get Beshnit out of here. Because he only needs to roll higher. I'm going to do it. I'm going to use my second hero point for Beshnit.
Hey, you escaped.
37. All right. So
Nice.
he doesn't move when he does that, right?
No.
Okay, then. That's all right. And he's going to just accept the opportunity attack.
What, does he count as adjacent to the Frost Giant because he's within the Frost Giant's reach? Because this action would be very nice right now.
Yeah, he does have a
If
hurried
he's
retreat, but he's not.
Adjacent to...
Spear, I think adjacent needs to be next to. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes. Otherwise, it would say within reach.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, but he's just gonna so that was his first action. His second action is gonna be
One thing I will caution, just to make sure you remember, the Cloud Giant does have a 20-foot reach.
right.
Action?
There's no way he can get out of that.
Yeah, I think step and stride is his best option. Step here.
Well, if
he
he
doesn't
steps
have
here,
enough
he's still going
right.
to be in the reach.
Yeah, but he's only within one reach, not the other.
That's true.
if he does 2 steps,
Yeah, you try. Oh no, you used the hero point. Never mind. You're right. So he has 2 actions. So
I mean, 2 steps would prevent any opportunity attacks, but he would still be kind of in the thick of things, but not in
Yeah.
reach of anything.
And also not very close to me for my dome.
Well, he would probably step towards you
I'm
because
back. Oh, goodness.
you're not within reach of the cloud. Like, if he goes here,
We're trying to keep Beshnit alive, and Will's used, just to summarize, because Crash just got back. Will has used
I know
2
this
hero.
got mobilized. And...
Will has used Will has used 2 hero points to try to keep him alive, and we're trying to strategize the best move forward.
I will also say that
We'll start
regardless
here.
of the wording, the intention of hurried retreat seems very much mapping to this situation. But that's just...
I think he might be better off just like stepping twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to get closer to Will and just going like here.
You might need to go here, because I don't think you can go diagonal.
No, I think he should... No, he can go double diagonal with
a step, yeah.
with steps. Yeah, you can do
Okay.
it.
So,
Plus, he wants to be as far away as from Dura as he can, because there's going to be a lot of lightning coming.
So, what do y'all think? Right? Oh wait, I don't think you can see the
Wait.
spot that I'm. What do you think about this spot right here?
I don't know if there's a spot that's not within 20 feet of Dura or 20 feet of the Cloud Giant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think
I
think you should just step and then stride away, taking one opportunity attack.
Yeah, sure. All right, well, step and then stride. What's his speed again?
He's still got 122 hit points.
Yeah, he's fine. What's his speed? 25. All right, so he's stepping here, and then his movement is going to be going here, I think.
All right. She will take
within
that
reach.
strike. Luckily,
Oh,
just
Still within
ahead.
reach.
Wait,
Not a crit.
can I go here instead? Can you move through allies? I keep forgetting.
No, that's not within reach. That's 25.
Where it was before was fine.
We started.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, look, that wasn't a bad hit at all.
All right, let's see if this will apply the damage to the correct creature. Hooray! All right. All right. That is unfortunately all of Beshnit's turn.
All right, Callie, you are up.
Okay. So the lightning starts to crackle as Dura will use the hasted action to move here. And from here, Will is just out of it. But Crash is still inside. 2 actions to do Eidolon's Wrath. Where is it? It's somewhere. I know I have it. Oh, it's on the other sheet. To do Eidolon's Wrath.
Nice.
Search. So that is going to be... Yeah, it's 3 rolls from Tegan, 1 from Crash with the Backfire Mantle, and the damage is here. It says untimed, it should be lightning. But while this is happening, while Dura is creating this massive distraction, yeah, take that, Kalthar. What you don't notice is Callie acts together to activate her armor's invisibility rune and go invisible.
Nice.
So that's how many? That's 4 out of my 5 actions. And then with the last action, Dura will once again attempt to bring Afok down. Oh, there's also an exchange that happens between Dura and Callie. Callie says, trying to peek over, she's like, "Wait, hey, are they still doing Choking Vine?" And Dura just shakes its head. I'm here doing Choking Vine dutifully, and they are doing Firebirds through the weeds. I'm getting out of here. And then she activates the invisibility rune. With that, my turn ends.
Nice. All right, you see the scroll crushers are a little shaken up as that lightning storm goes off. Yeah, they're gonna spend an action to move up. And then they are going to crush some skulls. Callie, Will, Bashnett, give me a reflex saving throw. Alright, So hey, this Bastion got that crit success. Unfortunately, so Besnet Calais able to easily dodge aside. Will, you will take 42 damage as these Ogre Skull Crushers start just bashing with their hammers and are able to connect with their divine friend. All right, Wisteria, you're up.
All right. Free devise a stratagem on Kalthor. Noted. Free recall knowledge. No, I'm gonna save that. Is there any? Oh, because I critically. Okay, so Kalthor is off guard to me. Kalthor is not bloodied, and Afok is bloodied, right?
Actually, Kalthor just got bloodied with Duro's piece.
Okay, but Afok's been bloodied for a little while, so he's probably in worse shape. I think I fire 2 shots at Afok. But then what do I do with my other 2 actions? Oh, wait. I think I can. What is range? 20-foot burst. I would just get Afok. Alright, so I'm gonna do my attacks. Yeah, we're gonna do 2 attacks on Afok. Oh, I know what my actions are gonna be. They're gonna be reloading my crossbow. Alright, there's a hit. With sneak attack.
Nice.
He's enfeebled 1.
Someone else have a T-Rex?
What's up?
Does someone else have a T-Rex?
Callie has one, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Alright, well that's a miss.
I'm good.
Do I? Yeah, I think I like my position because I'm close but not in melee of anyone.
I guess.
Alright, I'm going to spend 2 actions to start reloading my crossbow, so I need 1 more reload action.
Perfect. All right, Wisteria gets shots in. Crash, you are up.
All right, let's do that reload to bring our gun back to reloaded state while stepping back away from the grafted giant, and we're going to do an aim shot on the grafted giant.
Is Crash talking? Or-
Yes.
Yes.
Let me reload then.
Okay, aimed shot.
Aim shot, what it allows me to do is target a specific area of the body as specified in the class feat, and we're going to do arms to make him enfeebled.
He's already enfeebled.
He's already damn.
For 1 round. Yeah.
If I crit him, he can be enfeebled for up to 1 minute.
And he's only enfeebled 1. I think you can get him to enfeebled 2, maybe?
Yeah. Alright, let's give it a shot. Unintentional pun, but one that made me smile.
Perfect. That's with your Obsidian Edge.
Yes.
All right. Uh, 35, which should hit. Sweet, that'll hit. Let me post the aim thing. Do you know where aim is for your thing?
In my actions, if you scroll down, it's not take aim, it's called shot. I believe is its actual name. I got it mixed up with Aim Shot.
Alright, so it is enfeebled 2 to the start of its next round. Alright. I think you got one action left. Actually, no, you reloaded and moved, so yep, so that is good. You see that shot go off.
Yep.
Increases that enfeebled for him. And...
Did you do damage?
Oh, no, not roll that. Let me roll
Oh,
that.
wait, yeah, damage.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Uh,
I've been fucking up this giant.
Alright, he's starting to look a little rough. And then that will be Will.
Will is going to firmly plant his feet and say, "This is hallowed ground. Decreed by Hikari herself, you may not enter." And I'm going to cast Blessed Boundary for the first time, hopefully in a way that is useful. And I'm going to make I can choose how large the dome is. I'm going to make it 20-foot radius.
Okay.
Hold on, let me, can I make this smaller once I place it? No, I don't think I will be able to, but I can draw a separate one. That takes 3 actions, so that's my whole turn. But bad things will happen if they try to approach.
Nice.
I'm gonna place a little shape. There you go.
Looks like it does damage to the skull crushers immediately.
Yeah. Does it happen immediately, or does it happen on their turn?
When the sphere is created or attempts to move through the shell.
Yeah, so give me 78 damage.
Cool. Roll damage.
Nice. How does that look as your dome comes up?
It looks like a whole bunch of if you just from far away, it just looks like a glowing white dome. But if you go up really, really closely, you can see that it's a bunch of tiny, tiny little eyeballs with wings, all flying in circles around the area.
Nice. All right, Derek, you're up.
All right. Still can't figure out this precision, but my first action will be two shots at my hunted prey. Both of them will have my warp wobble poison on them. So here's attack 1. Here's attack 2.
All right, the first will hit.
First hits. Okay, so I need to include. This is why we gotta figure this out. I got this here. We gotta make a will save. Oops.
Oh, oof. No crit succeed. That's even
No
with the bomb
damage.
not bringing him down by 2.
Is there no damage here either?
No, the crit success, unfortunately, for the poison.
Okay. And then I do get 2d8. Right?
Yep, from the precision.
Another 8 damage. Screw it, I'll take a third shot.
Oh, don't forget to apply your damage from the first one, too. Oh, no. No, yeah. Yeah, you think you just rolled
I
for
didn't Yeah, I didn't see any damage rolls just yet.
Oh.
I see the weapon damage. Maybe you're taking that.
There we go.
Let's see you go down.
He's hurt, but still on his feet.
Okay. I'm doing it. Third attack. hitting.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And then for my final action, I'm going to move. I'm going to command animal. Getting Red involved now, man. Red's gonna fly over and take a.
Hey, I was gonna wait until the end of Balric's turn, but this actually might be relevant. The Skull Crushers need to make a save against the boundary, and other stuff might happen besides just the damage.
Do they make that at the start of the turn, or do they make that when they?
I believe it happens when it's created.
So
Yes.
the wording's a little weird. I was trying to figure that out, but it looks like it says that they take this damage on intersect, or when they move through the shell, or if they end their turn in it without taking the damage. And then after all that, it has a period and then says the effects are determined by a creature's reflex save. So it sounds to me like effects refers to all three ways that damage can be applied. But
Okay. Yeah, I think they need to make a save. So let's see.
And I only say that because this might move them. Maybe. I don't actually know how
crit fail.
are affected by force movement. All right, so the damage stays the same. Oh, crit fail. Okay, well, in that case, they're going to take more damage.
Double damage and push 20 feet. Holy wow.
Yeah, I don't know how troops are affected by force movement. I don't know if this still works.
Oh, they're pushed 20 feet.
Yeah, and I only brought that up because now that is relevant to where red is going to go.
Okay.
That's 6 spell.
Yeah, it's hard to pull off because it costs 3 actions and it makes it harder for allies inside to hit people, but I've been hoping to cast it for a long time.
I feel like Red's. I mean, yeah, Red will still be able to make it there.
All right.
So he'll do 30. Does 33 hit?
33 will hit the Skull Crushers.
We'll move him.
The Skull Crushers are barely holding on between that extra damage, and I should make them smaller too. They are down to their last men as that barrier repels them back. All right.
My turn.
Unfortunately, crew, I think we will have to pause this one as we've got round 4 and still a few rounds left. Most likely, but I'll say you guys are holding it through, locking down. Fuck, this fight has made it a much easier kind of go around. Nobody's too badly hurt, a little banged up and bruised, but you guys are getting your vengeance so far within this battle. So we'll pick up next session, finish off the last bit of the fight, see what type of bounties, or if you're able to win, and what type of bounties you're able to claim from these guys, and then dive into the next piece. So everybody join us, well, not next week, but the week after, and we will get back into it.